5A region.
It's time for Eufaula High football with Doug Applin, Keith Bryan, John Wayne Robinson, and Jimmy Simmons.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Matthews Stadium on the campus of Carroll High School in Ozark, Alabama, where the Tigers travel down to Ozark to take on the Carroll High School Eagles. This will be the 67th meeting, actually 68th meeting between these two schools. Eufaula holds a 37-19-1 advantage in this series overall, but they've won 18 of the last 20 meetings between these two schools. The Tigers have certainly had the advantage in the recent past. Going back to 1999, these teams have played 20 times. This will be the 21st meeting over the last 26 years. And the Tigers, as we said, have won 18 of the last 20, including a 41-7 victory last year over these Carroll Eagles in Eufaula. The last two times, it was back-to-back years that Carroll defeated Eufaula. That was back in 2016 and 2017. That was a 41-30 victory by Carroll over the Tigers and a 35-23 victory. But since then, it's been pretty much so all Tigers, 50-7 in 20, 40-8 in 21, 44-19 in 2022. It was a close win in 2023 here in Ozark. That was a game that saw a lot of drama, Doug. We saw a back-and-forth affair, a lot of questionable occurrences during the course of that game, but the Tigers ultimately pulled that one out 38-37, and then last year 41-7. But Carroll comes into this game 0-4 on the season, while the Eufaula Tigers come in 3-1 overall, 2-0 in region play. Carroll is 0-1 in region play. Last week, Carroll lost to Charles Henderson of Troy 30-15 here in Ozark. But the Tigers, of course, Carroll always has some good athletes, and the Tigers will have to play a good football game tonight to come out with their fourth victory of the season and their third region win. Of course, after tonight's game, 4 of the last 5 games will be in the friendly confines of Tiger Stadium. Next week, it will begin a 3-game homestand as the Tigers return home to take on an out-of-region opponent with Wetumpka. It was a shootout last year up in Wetumpka with the Tigers coming up short. It will be a revenge game for the Tigers and for Coach Darrell Jurgens. He'll be playing that game against his former college teammate, Bear Woods. But as we said last week, it was a Eufaula over at Headland, 40-21. Carroll, as I said, was on the short end of the stick to Charles Henderson, 30-15. Andalusia defeated Greenville, 42-21. There was one out-of-region game, and that was Catholic of Montgomery. They traveled to Catholic of Pensacola, came up short 17-6. So Doug, Catholic is on a 3-game losing streak. They are now 1-3 on the season after the loss to Catholic of Pensacola. So Catholic in an unfamiliar territory, at least in the recent past over the last 10 years. But this important game for the Tigers is to continue their winning ways, because this year, more than ever, it's important for the Tigers to finish in the top 2 slots in the region. As the Tigers, we understand, are paired with region number 1, which is the region out of Mobile. Viger, Williamson, both are undefeated in that region. Coming into tonight's play, they have been very dominant so far in their games this year. As Viger, 4-0 in the season, they are averaging 43 points a game while giving up 12 to get to 4-0. Williamson, even more so. They're 3-0 in the season. They're averaging 54 points per game while giving up just a little less than 5. So the Tigers of Eufaula are giving up 24.5 points per game while scoring 30. But that is good enough for the top 20 in the state in scoring overall. Tigers checking in at 19. Andalusia averaging 35 points per game while giving up just under 19 points per game. But and then just to round out the top three, which are all tied at 2-0, Charles Henderson and Troy scoring just under 32 points a game while surrendering right at 23 points. So Eufaula and Charles Henderson's stats very, very similar, but the schedules have been a little bit different as Charles Henderson played a couple of smaller schools in their out-of-region play to start the season. So we are counting down the kickoff here in this newly remodeled Matthews Stadium. It's a very nice environment here. We'll talk about some of the renovations to the stadium when we come back. But we're going to step aside for a commercial break. You listen to the Lake Homes Realty Lauren Streeter pregame show. We'll be back after this.
Looking for legal help you can count on right here at home? At Robertson Law Firm in Eufaula, we're your neighbors, and we're here to make life's challenges a little easier. Buying or selling property? We'll guide you through every step. Dealing with probate or estate matters? We'll walk alongside you with care and compassion. And if you've been injured, we'll fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Robertson Law Firm, trusted legal advice close to home.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal.
Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile to even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This we ain't done.
Hey, my name is Chris Wilkinson, and I am the pastor of First Baptist Church. We would love to have you come worship with us. Our worship service is 10 o'clock every Sunday morning. You can also go to our website to learn more about our ministries. Hope to see you Sunday, and go Tigers.
Hey, we're back in Ozark, Matthews Stadium, in the newly renovated Matthews Stadium. This is a really nice facility now. They have field turf, LED lights, a replay board, although the replay board is about a 25% of the size of the replay board that Eufaula will break out 1 week from tonight against Wetumpka. But they've got a remodeled press box, which we wouldn't know about because we're actually in the stands on the visiting side. Been coming down to Ozark since the mid-'90s, and this is the first time we've been put outside. So we're not good enough to be in the dignitary Taj Mahal press box over there. They have a hospitality suite all the way across the bottom floor, complete with a kitchen, video monitors, and of course the upstairs is very nice. They've got a VIP room on the end instead of having place for the visiting radio or TV coverage. But at any rate, it's a very, very nice facility here, and of course the school has been remodeled as well here, and it's a very nice campus now here in Ozark. But while we have just a moment, as we're trying to preview this game between Carroll and Eufaula, a shout out to Virginia Jernigan. Coach Jernigan's mother, she couldn't make the trip tonight, so I told her I would do it. Shout out to her. Hope you're doing well back in Eufaula. We hope we can cover a Tiger win here tonight. So the Tigers will come home hopefully 4-1, 3-0 on the season.
Let's go down to John Wayne. John Wayne's already got something for us down there. What's up, John Wayne?
Well, first, I don't know if the fans can see, but I can see you guys up. I don't know if you can see it or not, if the camera's working or not. But you look good right there. We can probably throw me a bottle of water after a while, or I can throw you something. We're that close to each other. But one thing I noticed as I come down on the field, let me switch this thing. Oh, I see why it won't show you. Hold on here.
We might throw something down there if his Wiregrass officials get too bad. So
that's right. I don't know if my camera's short or not, but I noticed on the field as I was walking, I'm like, it looks like seed, but I don't think it's seed. So I asked the guy, I said, "Is that?" I picked it up. It looks like wood, and he said, "Yeah, they covered it with wood fibers because it gets so hot. Last year it was sawdust, but this year they got these wood fibers. It almost looks like rice seed laying there on the ground. But it's a beautiful night for football. It's probably 85, 86 degrees. Humidity's low. This is a beautiful field. It's going to be a fast field for the Tigers because we do have speed, and this plays right in their alley, real flat, like running on cement. So look for the Tigers to have a really, really quick game offensively and defensively. Shout out to this training group that help every week get the water, tape up, and all that other stuff. So fans start to set up. Eufaula fans are setting up, and there's a few people over on the Carroll side, not very many. Maybe there'll be more by 7 o'clock. But we're looking for a big night from the Tigers tonight. Go undefeated in region play.
We appreciate that update, John Wayne. I understand there was some kind of ribbon cutting going on here before the night's game. Of course, they did debut this stadium toward the end of last season. They played their first 5 or 6 games on the road, and they debuted at about halfway or just past the halfway point of the season last year. So they have played several games here now, but there was a ribbon cutting of some sort tonight because I walked over to take a look at that press box, as I mentioned, and their radio guy was not in the booth because he was at the ribbon cutting. So anyway, but between these two teams, Eufaula comes in. I guess there are no common opponents between these two teams to this point in the seasons, but this does mark the halfway point of the regular season already, as it will be the 5th game of the season. Carroll's still looking for their first home win of the season, and first victory in general of the season. Eufaula trying to maintain momentum and keep pace with Charles Henderson and Andalusia. Of course, that's setting up to be a big game in Eufaula when Andalusia comes to town here in a couple of weeks. It actually will be it'll be the 10th of October when Andalusia comes rolling in. But Andalusia has gotten off to a good start. Their only loss of the season was to 7A Enterprise. Andalusia tonight will be on the road at Pace, Florida, so they're playing out of region, so they'll maintain their undefeated region record after tonight. Charles Henderson is hosting Montgomery Catholic tonight, so that'll be an interesting matchup. We'll start having some common opponents as Charles Henderson will play Catholic tonight in Troy. And the only other region game going on tonight is Headland host Greenville. And of course, Greenville will be the Tigers' opponent in 2 weeks, as the Tigers will host Greenville for homecoming on October 3rd.
All right, well, we're here at Mathis Stadium and talking about being outside. We've got nice weather for the game tonight. Still a little warm. It's getting that time of year where it'll start cooling off a little bit. But we're going to take a quick break and from the Lauren Streeter Homes pregame show here in our Brown Heating and Air Conditioning broadcast booth, which is outdoors tonight. And we're going to do our little special we do with our Parkview Christian Church. It's called our Tanner Sutton Heating and Air weather report, pregame weather report. And we're going to get Charles to bring that to you right now. We'll be back after this time out.
At Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC, you get hometown service. Tanner Sutton and his team make you their priority. You can expect worry-free customer service from Sutton Heating and Cooling. Whether you're looking to upgrade your system or need 24-hour emergency service, Sutton is the name to remember. For your free estimate, call Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC at 334-695-7054. 334-695-7054. Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC.
Hey, we're back at Matthews Stadium in Ozark, Alabama, on the campus of Carroll High School. We're counting down the kickoff. We're some 15 minutes before the kick tonight, as both teams are back in the locker room preparing for this game tonight. So last week, we'll just kind of recap what happened last week. The Tigers were at home and played Headland, and they were victorious 40-21. But the Tigers got off to a slow start, as the opening kickoff was a pooch kick that the Tigers did not cover, and Carroll took over in good starting field position inside the Tigers' 25-yard line. The Tiger defense stiffened, though, and ultimately held the Rams out of the end zone and the Tiger offense took over at the 8-yard line after the turnover on downs. From there, it was a 92-yard drive by the Tigers that was culminated with a 43-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Wright to Michael Callaway. It was a thing of beauty, actually, that was shown on WCVM in Columbus as one of their highlight plays. And it was a nice scramble by Jalen as he flushed from the pocket to the right. He was getting hit as he released the football. He got it to Callaway, who caught it and stopped, ducked under the defender, then cut it back to the middle of the field. It was a good play on both their parts, and the Tigers did go up 7-0. From there, the Tigers went on to score 27 unanswered points in the first half and lead 27-0 at halftime. Before Carroll put a touchdown in the third quarter to draw the score to 27-7. The Tigers then answered in one play. It was a 56-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Wright to Ty McCoy to push the score to 34-7. Then Headland responded with a touchdown pass of their own to draw within 20 at 34-14. Before the final touchdown for the Tigers, it was a 32-yard touchdown pass to Zy DeVos from Jalen Wright. One of 5 touchdown passes on the night from Jalen Wright. He also had one on the ground. Headland did score a late touchdown to make that final score 40-21. But overall, it was a good effort, passing effort for the Tigers. But we are counting down to the national anthem and the pregame prayer. So we're going to step aside real quick for that, and we'll be back in a moment.
At Mid-South Bank, we pride ourselves on being the friendliest, most helpful bank in town. For over 100 years, we've been helping families prosper and helping businesses grow. Mid-South Bank is a local bank with local people making local decisions. We're a community bank who will always be there when you need us. Whatever banking services you need, we're here to help. Visit us today at 230 South Eufaula Avenue in Eufaula, or in Clayton at 16 South Midway Street, or online at bankmidsouth.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.
Attention contractors, is your metal roofing provider slowing you down? APEC Metal Express fills orders within a week. 40-year finish warranty, 17 different colors, and multiple truss styles. Work more and wait less.
In sports, every point counts, and at Alpha Insurance, we know when it comes to your budget, every dollar counts. That's why we work to get you the lowest rates and best discounts available. Plus, every Alpha policy comes with personal service from our hometown team. Call Alpha to start saving today. In Eufaula, call Alpha agent Keith Bryan at 334-687-8268 or stop by our office at 1326A South Eufaula Avenue.
Don't suffer in the summer heat. Benefield's Heating and Cooling in Eufaula has you covered. Locally owned and operated, licensed and bonded, we're your trusted Bryant Factory authorized dealer. And just like Bryant says, we service everything we sell. So stay cool all summer long with Benefield's Heating and Cooling. Call 334-695-8039 today and be a cool cat this season.
When it comes to professional gutter installation, Gutterman Dothan has you covered. Voted Best of the Wiregrass 7 years in a row, we provide top-notch gutter services across the Wiregrass area. Protect your home from rainstorms with our premium gutter systems designed to prevent foundation cracks and water damage. Trust Gutterman for expert installation, quality materials, and a beautiful, durable finish.
In 1983, the first mobile phone was introduced to the public by the Motorola Company, and that was the same year Pam Freeman started her State Farm business. For 40 years, both have saved time and money. Whether it's auto, homeowners, condo renters, personal articles, business, life, or health, Pam Freeman State Farm has been there for you. Call Pam's office and let Kathy Bennett help you with all your quotes and needs. You won't find a more helpful staff anywhere. come by and see them at 322 East Barber Street in Eufaula or call 687.
Since 1953, Flowers Insurance Agency has been protecting you and your assets with policies tailored to your specific needs. Whether it's commercial, personal lines, life insurance, or employee benefits, including your employer-offered health insurance, Flowers Insurance has you covered. With access to over 50 insurance carriers, we provide the trusted service and products you deserve. It's simple. Call Flowers Insurance in downtown Eufaula today and find your peace of mind.
Back at Matthews Stadium, if we're counting down the kickoff, we are under 10 minutes away at this point. Neither team has made it out of the locker room yet, nor have the captains started making their way down for the coin toss. So we still have a moment to talk about last week's game. It was, as we mentioned, Jalen Wright had 5 touchdown passes in that game. Overall, 10 of 13, 290 yards through the air. The long completion, of course, is that 56-yard touchdown pass to Ty McCoy. But half of the completions, 5 of the 10 completions went for touchdowns last week. Of course, the backup quarterback came into the game. That was Malik Lynn. He is a sophomore. He went 1 of 3 for 13 yards, so he added to the total through the air. The Tigers on the ground were led once again by Jalen Wright. He had 7 rushes for 55 yards, including 1 touchdown with a long run of 15 yards. Torian Slaughter, 9 carries for 35 yards with a long carry of 10. Total plays, it was just a tale of two halves, really. The Tigers scored. It was pretty obvious the Tigers could score when they wanted to, and they did score fast. As we said, half of the completions went for touchdowns for Jalen Wright, averaging 29 yards per completion in the game. But the Tigers put up big numbers in the first half. They had 280 yards of offense at halftime. But then, while holding Headland only 75 yards of offense. But the second half was a different story as Headland came out determined to run the ball straight at Eufaula. Eufaula did stay in a 3-man defensive front the entire second half. No doubt they could have adjusted if they had wanted to, but they did not, and they allowed Headland to really run the clock and chew up yardage and time off the clock as the Tigers ended up with only 36 offensive plays for the game, while Headland ran 70 offensive plays. Headland only had 4 first downs at halftime, but they finished with 18 for the game compared to 14 for Eufaula. But on those long pass plays, like the 56-yard one-play drive, you don't get a first down for that if you score a touchdown. The Tigers threw for 303 yards overall, while holding Headland only 27 yards through the air. The Tigers failed to rush for 100 yards for the first time this season. It's only ended up with 93 on the night, but Headland was walking up 8 people in the box a lot of the night, determined to stop the Tigers' run game. So the Tigers took what Headland gave them, which was through the air. It'll be interesting to see how Ozark decides to play Eufaula tonight, Doug, with the weapons. The Tigers have shown the ability now to throw the ball effectively, and they already had run the ball well earlier in the season. So it'll be interesting to see what Carroll decides to do, whether or not they're going to play back and try to stop that passing attack, or if they're going to walk up and blitz and and leave the secondary on the island.
Pretty much the only thing that's give Eufaula a lot of trouble this year is people walking up in a 7-8-man box. I'm sure we're going to see some of that, but may be more dangerous if they're shifting in and out of different sets. Some emphasis to talking to a couple of folks from around here. They're really, I don't want to say pushing the guys, but the community would like at least a 1 home win this year. Because of the way it happened last year when they were redoing the stadium, their first 6 games, I think it was away. This year it worked out that 5 of their first 6 games were at home. Because of that, they've only got 2 chances. It's tonight against Eufaula, and I think it's in 2 weeks against Catholic of Montgomery. So it's asking a lot the way they've started off, but some of the people here in the community seem to think that Carroll's coming together, and this could be their night tonight.
Well, they have. I didn't realize that till you said that, but they have all home games so far. They lost to Russell County 42-13 the first week of the season, which we know that's not a bad loss. Russell County still undefeated in 6A. They lost to Rehoboth, who is also 6A, 25-20, close game there. They lost to Elmore County, who is 3-1 and leading their region, so far this year. They lost that game 36-20. We already mentioned Charles Henderson came here last week, and they were victorious 30-15. So this is kind of a measure stick game, Doug, for the Tigers because Charles Henderson, Andalusia, Eufaula all undefeated in region play. It's going to come down to one of those three teams, you think, probably for the region championship.
Just want to interrupt y'all here. We got the Tigers coming down the steps, which we all have in the past years as a player here for Eufaula. Up and down those steps.
Yep, they're making their way down, and, it's a pretty good little trek to the locker rooms, but, they're coming out from the backside. I remember the actual locker room being when you got to the top of the stairs to the right, so I guess they've reconfigured these buildings. Of course, a lot of construction has gone on here in the last 10 years. If you ride by out there on the, I guess it's the Skipperville Road, it looks like a totally different school.
My understanding is there's still plans for a field house at some point, which I guess would be right down here, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Keith, in a lot of games is very important. You talk about how you close, how you finish in the fourth. That first 5 minutes of the third quarter is so important. In all the years that we played this contest with Carroll, it seems to come down to first 5 minutes of the game a lot of times. We think of back, we had games when, I think it was it Roy Hill one time, I think, fumbled 2 times on kickoffs back-to-back inside the 5-yard line, and Carroll jumped up on us that night. It's just something about that first 5 minutes.
You're right. And you're talking about them needing a win. Doug, we'd have to go back and look. I don't have it back into the 90s on this. I'll have to look at it on the phone. But there was one game that we came down here. Carroll was winless like this, and Eufaula had a pretty good year going on. But we weren't region opponents at that time, if I'm remembering correctly. But they upset the Tigers that night. All right. So we got the
now to John Wayne for the coin toss.
Okay, guys. Official's giving his instructions to the team. Showing them the coin here in a minute. I can't see the camera guy, so if I get too close, you'll have to tell me to back up top. Okay, guys, Carroll won the toss. I don't know if the coin flipped one time, but they won the toss. They'll be receiving the ball, and the Tigers are going to be going on defense. So good chance for this young Tiger defense to shut them down and get their feet wet and get ready to go.
It'll be the Tigers on offense, which that's kind of like how you would like it. The Tigers offense has been
defense
here. So we'll see what Coach Cornegay and Coach Lamb have up their sleeves of the co-offensive coordinators here. Is they've done a good job this year of taking what the defense gives them so far through 4 games. So the Tigers in all white tonight, as you can see on your screen. White pants, white jerseys, red numerals, and red headgear. Carroll in, I guess it's dark gray pants, dark gray jerseys, and white headgear. As we said, a newly remodeled stadium here. Very good-looking stadium. Like I said, unfortunately, we are outside tonight. Doug, I think it was in 1995, I believe, that actually the Tigers lost several times in the 90s to Carroll, so I'm not sure. I know it was here. We lost 43-7 in 1997. That could have been the year that I'm thinking of, but that's the last year the Tigers did not make the playoffs. But it was a 43-7 Carroll victory here in Ozark 28 years ago. But one of those games, they actually lost back-to-back trips to Ozark the other one was a little closer, I think 27-14. But one of those, Tigers came in undefeated while Carroll was winless, and Carroll was victorious that night. Actually, it will be the Tigers kicking off. I missed that completely, Doug. Did we win the toss or they won the toss?
Charles said we was receiving, so I'm going to blame it on him. I missed it.
I missed it as well.
John Wayne was giving us a great report, and we just, be honest, wasn't paying attention. We had too much else going on.
Well, we have a lot of distractions to deal with out here, folks, because we have people walking by and patting us on the back.
And we was planning on being inside, so we had to shuffle to get everything up and running tonight. So good job by the team.
Fortunately, it's a good dry night. No chance of rain, I don't think. So we should be good as far as that's concerned. Cooper Wingate with the ball on the tee. We're about to get started here from Matthews Stadium. He'll be kicking from left to right as we view the field here from the visiting stands. I don't know what the delay is.
Well, he still got his arm up back there and hadn't signaled to kick it yet. As we look deep, the head official's just now walking back.
Cooper does an outstanding job for the Tigers with these kickoffs.
All right, he's got his arm up and
he's in position at the goal line now.
Let's go to work.
Cooper gets his.
Well, and now he says, let's wait. I heard a whistle. It's an official over there that lines up for us.
So Cooper's going to go through his pregame steps again.
Carroll coach walks out. It's kind of hard for him to get us for anything this early, unless we got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know what it's about. It's worth mentioning, and I'm going to mention it one time, and I'm going to try to be good the rest of the night. But this is the only time of the year we'll see the Wiregrass officials. Thank the goodness. But we'll see as the head officials walk. It must be some kind of communication with the press box. It's got to make things difficult as he's going to the sideline talking to the head coach. Keith, you got the scoreboard operator on one side of the field. You got the big building down there on the other side. You got the clock operator over here on this side.
Yeah. It's an interesting situation that you put the clock operator not in the same. You got your PA announcer and your clock operator on opposite sides of the field. I don't quite understand that.
I'm not sure. I don't want to make somebody mad, but I'm sure it's not going to be somebody that probably matters to us. But I don't see whoever designed the stadium's name anywhere up. So we have one coach from Carroll running down through the end zone towards the big board, and I'm wondering if it's just too bright. As they change the commercial and it goes dim, he turns and runs away from it. So
maybe they're talking about being in the eyes of the player.
Well, they are kind of looking directly at that video board. They've played 5 games here already, I guess.
This year.
4 games, like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this is not the first
time. They played 4 games here. This is the 5th.
That's actually is that not? No, our coaches have on black shirts, I think. So their head coach had to go all the way around the back of the end zone. Not head coach, excuse me. One of their coaches. And come all the way up here and apparently is going to the clock operator upstairs to make whatever adjustment this is. Let's open a cell phone business down here, Charles.
Oh, the clock is, for one thing, the clock is running. Clock is at 10:41 and counting.
And it shows the Eagles ahead 7-0 already, too. So,
well, you mentioned we have a long and storied, or I guess storied might be.
It's that first 5 minutes of this game, I'm telling
you. Yeah, history with.
So the scoreboard does show Eagles. Well, I showed them 11-0 now, and it just flashed off. They just cut it off to reset it, I guess. They're actually set up, if you've been here with us before, where we've set up the last few years. And no, we did not touch anything up there. We got up there and saw it was full and got out. So they cut it back on. It says 5 minutes on the clock. It says Eagles 11, and they cut it back off again. I missed what that said on the left side. I thought it said girls, but it says ADMJS. I'm guessing maybe one of the middle schools that they play or something.
I don't know.
Well, it'll be a good time for a commercial, guys.
That sounds like it. Let's do it.
At Glover Funeral Home, family means everything. Owned and operated by Kendall and Caroline Hanahan Glover. We live by our motto, our family serving your family. We treat each family we serve as one of our own, providing care and support during your time of need. Our dedicated staff is available 24/7 by email, phone, or in person. When you need us most, Glover Funeral Home is here for you because family always comes first.
Easy Metal Building Kits, pole barns, and metal roofing supplies. APEC Metal Express carries multiple kit sizes and colors with at-home DIY instruction. APEC Metal Express, fast delivery, superior quality, excellent.
The family at Impressive Collision Center has been in business since 1940.
That's impressive.
Your transportation is one of the largest investments you have, so keep it looking new at Impressive. From a major crash to a small dent, Impressive can help.
Now, impressive.
They work closely with all insurance companies and give you a great price on your minor mishaps.
Wow, impressive.
And don't forget to check out all the accessories from install winches, brush guards, and bed covers.
Impressive.
We're ready.
Hey, we're back finally, and we're about ready for kickoff. They have the scoreboard 12 minutes and 0-0 for each team. Cooper Wingate with the ball on the tee, about ready to kick this away. We are underway. It's a pooch kick down the near sideline. It will be fielded at the 21-yard line on the near hash mark. He's going to be wrapped up pretty quickly, short of the 20. He's going to just go across the 25, near the 26-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over for their first possession. We'll call it the 20. We'll call it the 26-yard line. So it'll be interesting to see, Doug, if the Tigers come out in that three-man front that we saw the entire second half last week. The Eagles with a very tall receiver. You can see him out there, number 13. He is 6'6", 215-pound junior receiver. His name is Devin Pruitt. Shotgun formation. One back flanks the quarterback to his right. Motion back across to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Going to throw a quick pass. It's complete to the big receiver. He's going to have a first down and more as he crosses the 40. He's going to have about 17 yards. They're going to spot it at the 43-yard line. That'll be 17 yards on that pass play. Nothing fancy there, just a slant from the slot receiver, and it'll be the first down of the night. Pistol formation now for Carroll as they have a tight slot to the right. Motion to that side. They'll hand off to their single back who's looking to turn the corner, and he does. He is down the sidelines across midfield into Tiger territory inside the 40. Big gain on that play from the 43 inside the 40 to the 36. So 21 yards on that carry. Doug, chunk plays to start this game by Carroll. 2 plays, 38 yards, and 2 first downs.
1 running and 1 passing. Chloe on the carry that time, number 2 for the Eagles.
Senior quarterback, 6'2", 195, Holden Pollock. He calls for the shotgun snap. He'll take it. It's a buck sweep to the left, but cutting back inside. This time the Tiger defense does a pretty good job of holding it to a short gain from the 46-yard line down to the 43. So a gain of 3 yards on that play. Brings up a second down and 7 now. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Second and 7. Once again, a pistol formation for Carroll. The tall receiver is the lone receiver to the right. They'll send motion back to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Going to play action pass. Quarterback Pollock rolls out. He throws it to a short receiver. He has it complete inside the 30. He'll be just short, I believe, his first down. He'll be close. They're going to say 3rd and 2, so that will be a gain of 5 on that pass play. But 2 for 2 for 22 yards is the senior quarterback Pollock. It's all positive plays so far for Carroll. Possession play, 3rd and 2. They'll take it. They'll run the buck sweep to the left. Going to turn the corner. He'll have his first down as he goes inside the 25. He'll get down around the 23-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 yards and a Carroll first down. That is the third first down of the first half. And, Doug, if Carroll won the toss and they wanted the football, you can kind of see why. They've got a pretty good game plan here so far, executing offensively. The young Tiger defense is bent. We'll just have to hope that they bow their necks and stop Carroll here. Carroll is now about where Headland took over for their first snap of the game. Handoff, looking to turn the corner to the left, and the Tigers make a sure tackle and hold that play to, looks like no gain on the play.
Flo, not much there. Might have lost a little bit. We're going to put him down for no gain. Tigers are determined to stay in that three-man front. It opens up the secondary so many things you can do. That's probably why they hadn't gone back and tried to throw to the tall receiver again. But the Tigers can get it done with a three-man front, but that's one of the few times we've got penetration there.
So no gain on that play. Second down and 10. First play that did not gain for Ozark. Quarterback's rolling, giving ground. He's going to throw it late. He completes it, and breaking tackles in the secondary down around the 15-yard line. That's a positive play. The first down will come at the 13. That's going to be a gain of 7 or 8 yards, depending on where they spot this one down. That was a good job by the quarterback. He got pressure, and he threw it back across his body, which is most of the times that's a mistake. But that time, the way they have it marked, it's a 9-yard gain inside the 15-yard line. So 3rd and 1.
Doing a lot of good sidestepping. The Tigers are just grabbing air. They got to lock in on their tackles a little better and quit diving. They're just grabbing air.
Going to hand it off inside. Now looking to turn the corner outside. He'll have his first down as he'll get down just shy of the 10. So it'll be 1st and 10, not 1st and goal for Carroll, as that play picks up 3 yards and a Carroll first down. So 4 first downs, Doug, on this first possession for Carroll, as they have it. 8 minutes exactly on a running clock here in the first quarter as Carroll's taking the opening kickoff. They've moved from their 21-yard line all the way to a 1st and 10 just outside the Eufaula Tiger 10-yard line. Pollock, the senior quarterback, has a man flanked to his left. You have the tall receiver split wide to the right. Backside pursuit's going to get the running back in the backfield. That time it was Henry Brunson, who made the tackle from his backside linebacker's position. That play loses a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 11. No, they blitzed that linebacker that time, and he was fast enough to track the running back down for the loss. That's Caden Cole, who is a 9th grade running back, 5'6", 150. He is in the pistol formation behind Pollock, the senior quarterback now. They'll send motion back to the right. They will play action pass, looking to throw. Quarterback's going to get pressured. He's going to throw it. He has a man there, and he catches it in the back of the end zone, but they're going to say he juggled it. Look, he had the ball in his hands on the red in the end zone. Now, these end zones here are, it is a field turf field, so they're red. And Carroll is in white, so you could see he was in bounds. They said he bobbled it.
Yep, if he bobbled it, he would have been out of bounds. The Carroll band thought it was good for a touchdown. The first incomplete pass from Pollock at quarterback.
So this is a big 3rd down play here, 3rd down and 12. Or 3rd and 11, pardon me, 3rd and 11 from the 12. They have a good field goal kicker. We watched him in warm-ups. They have a good field goal kicker, but they're thinking a touchdown here. They send motion back to the wide side right. They'll take it. They'll run a play-action pass. Pressure late. Tall receiver's there, and he catches it for a touchdown.
We ain't covering nobody.
That was a really good pass, and that receiver went up and high pointed the football. He's already 6'6", and that was just a good play call that time by them. It was
he came off the ball, went across the middle, ate lunch, got a Coca-Cola. Nobody laid a hand on him anywhere, got in his way, got in his grill, made it hard to catch. The best thing that could have happened for us was that he had some butter on that bologna sandwich, because that's the only way he was going to drop it.
So Carroll looks like, okay, they're a flag's down. It looked like they were, I didn't see them. Were they going to kick that or go for 2?
Well, I think they're going to go for 2 now, because apparently we lined up offsides and they're sending in a heavy set. John Wayne, what did we do down there?
No, it's against Carroll.
John Wayne wasn't ready for it. Yes. What did we do, John Wayne?
Solid start. Maybe I'll mute this mic get muted. They shifted, and when they shifted wrong. And we did come across the line, but the shift is what got them the offside call.
Okay, so they did. The kicker went off the field. He's coming back. Now he's got plenty of time because the play clock's not even running. Now it starts. There's a 25-second play clock, and until he was almost out there, it didn't start. He's got plenty of time for the extra point. No big deal. 5 yards back is a very good kicker.
Kicks up, and they say the kick is good. So with 6:45 to go in the first quarter of play, it is 7-0 in favor of Carroll. That was an 11-play, 74-yard drive, 5 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. They picked up 4 first downs on that, but it was mostly running. They mixed the passing in there. They opened up with a 17-yard pass play followed by a 21-yard run, but it ended up being a 12-yard touchdown pass that ultimately was a scoring play. But that 12-yard touchdown pass came on 3rd and 11. You hate to give up situations, third down conversions like that. They converted 3 third downs there toward the end of that drive, and the Tiger defense got some adjustments to make here while the offense is on the field.
Well, I was supposed to say the Tigers need to get under that tent and make some adjustments because we talked about this crazy game. I mean, you're one hiccup away now. You go and get a 3 and out, or regardless, if you have to punt the ball back to them and they do it again, you're behind the 8 ball. This is a perfect situation for one of those games where, you're expecting to come down here and they look. Of course, the kids are going to look at the records, and they did, and they realized that Carroll came to play, and they better wake up. It was like we played that whole series on our heels, Keith. The secondary, the front, everybody. We did everything in our defensive backfield.
Yeah, we forced one negative play. That was after it was first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Then the incomplete pass. There's a squib kick. It's going to be returned. Nice block setting up. It's going to take it back up around midfield as he tackled it from behind. That was Perry Denard. He takes it to midfield. So Tigers with great starting field position, Doug, at midfield with 6:36 to go here in the first quarter, trailing 7-0.
Good starting field position. Let's see if the Tigers can take advantage of it. Wright will bring them out. Slaughter in the backfield. See what they can do. Actually, he does not have Slaughter in the backfield with him.
Empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Right, delayed count. He clapped there looking at the sideline now, maybe changing the play. 1st and 10, Tigers trailing by 7 at midfield. It's going to be a right on a quarterback draw. He's going to take it up the middle. He has a first down. He'll pick up 11. So 11 yards on first down by.
First flag on our offensive series. They were actually in our backfield. No,
they're
it's actually on the far side of the field. They're going
to call legal procedure on the Tigers.
I was looking at the lineup. We did have 4 folks in the backfield, even though one of them was up closer. The guy on the end was on the line of scrimmage. But I bet you that's what they're going to call.
Well, a legal procedure.
If it's illegal procedure, I didn't see anybody move. But
nobody moved.
Well, illegal formation, it should not have been. We had 4 guys in the backfield.
So the first penalty of the night nullifies an 11-yard run, puts the Tigers behind the sticks here. It's amazing. First snap of the game for the Tigers, positive play, but it's nullified with a penalty. It'll be a handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by Wright this time as he faked it. He's going to lower his head. He's going to pick up the better part of 15 yards. We'll see where they spot him down. It's going to be a 14-yard gain on that play. So they take away 11-yard. No, let's see. 13 yards is where they're going to mark it down. So a 13-yard gain by Jalen Wright.
He must have stepped out of bounds, Keith. He went down a little further than that. He must have stepped out of bounds there on the sideline.
2nd and 2 now. Gonna hand it off to Slaughter, looking to sweep the left side. Slaughter's in the open field. He's down the sidelines. He's picking up a block. He'll be forced out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. we'll see where they have him. Tigers snapped it from the 42-yard line. So that would be a 21-yard gain. They're going to mark him at 21. So the Tigers 2 carries, 34 yards. First and 10, Tigers from the 21-yard line. Jalen Wright takes a snap. He's going to keep it this time off the left side. He faked it. He's going to be falling down as he lost his balance. I think the 10-yard line tripped him up, but
15.
He picks up 15 yards down to the 6-yard line. So 3 runs for the Tigers, 13, 21, and 15. So
that was just a simple read, and Wright made the right decision. As everybody went with Slaughter, it left him a big hole on the left side. Timeout being taken, or a stoppage of the clock.
Well, it would
probably
be
a heat timeout.
It would be a heat timeout, possibly, but
well, it should have been before the last play, but we'll see if they're still taking heat timeouts. They're talking to both lines of scrimmage. It's awful early for it to be chippy up in there, but that could be what it is.
Doug, we've been doing this a long time, but when do they must stop doing the heat timeouts?
They do. Usually it's the first month. And they draw them off sides, which I guess would be 4 games. So, and it's up to Alabama High School Athletic Association whether to continue.
So there's movement by Carroll. It's going to be a step off of me, half the distance to the goal. That will make it first and goal from around the 3-yard line. So, yeah, on the penalty. Wright will hand it to Slaughter. Slaughter trying to run around the right end. He's going to lose a yard back to the 4. Loss of a yard on that play. So it'll be second goal from the 4. I'd be surprised, Doug, if we saw anything but a Jalen Wright keeper up the middle. It's going to be empty backfield, though, this time. 3 receivers to the wide side left, 1 to the right. Jalen Wright going on the delayed count, and now I believe it's going to go on the Tigers. They're going to say the receiver on the right side moved. What it appears looking at body language. If that's the case, the Tigers are going to go from first and goal from the 3 to second and goal at the 9, Doug. That's just a big mistake.
So the second or third penalty on this drive of
second penalty,
4 plays.
Yeah, second penalty, but it looked like that time was warranted. It happened down here on the sideline right in front of John Wayne. We can get some information from him after this series is over. Wright takes a snap. He's gonna keep it, but he's gonna be stacked up and lose yardage, Doug, back out to around the 13-yard line. So Tigers going the wrong way here. That's a 4-yard loss. It brings up third and goal from the 13-yard line now. The Tigers had first and goal from the 3.
We'll try a split screen. With John Wayne.
So
on this one.
So, Doug, third and goal from the 13-yard line. The Tigers trail 7-0 here. They blew down the field, had first and goal from the 3, tried to run wide, lost a yard. They're going to throw a fade in the end zone.
He's got
and
take it off.
There was a hand on the receiver there, but no flag is thrown. It's the incomplete pass in the right corner of the end zone, so the Tigers going to send the field goal unit out. Doug, of course, the 5-yard penalty really changed the complexion of that for the Tigers, but I'd love to see the run up the middle on first and goal from the 3 rather than.
Well, on third down, on second down, everybody in the place knew that Wright was going to try to run it. So we just need a good snap here and good kick, get some points here. And let the defense see what they learned under the 10 over here.
29-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Kick is up. Kick is going to be wide to the left and no good.
The field goal is no good. It'll be first and 10 for the Eagles.
It'll be Carroll's ball from the 20, and you can hear the excitement probably if the crowd mic is working properly. There's a very weak crowd over there for Carroll, but quite a bit of noise coming from that sideline, Doug, as they're pretty excited to be leading by 7. And holding the Tigers out. First and goal from the 3, Doug. Trip to the red zone and come up empty.
I was looking at the replay. It looked like a good snap and a good hold. He just pulled it to the left.
So big possession here. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Carroll takes over.
Well, we didn't learn a lot. We didn't even run enough people out on the field as we're running somebody out late.
They're going to throw a pass intended for the tall receiver, Pruitt. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Number 15, Turner, defending for the Tigers.
I just saw us run out one more defender. I didn't see anybody come off there. I wonder if we ran that play with only 10 on defense. We do have 11 now.
Pollock takes a snap, throws a fade, has the tall receiver out there, but he overthrows everyone. It'll be incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Pollock pass intended for Pruitt.
I tell you, Doug, that he runs very well for 6'6".
He does. And so far, he's caught the ball extremely well. So we'll see what they do here. Don't be surprised if they, it's 3rd and 10 backed up. They may try to draw the Tigers because that time the Tigers walked the linebackers up and got a big jump right as he went on his normal snap count. But the linebacker was picked up by the guard. They may try to draw the Tigers here and make it a little more manageable on 3rd.
3 receivers stacked to the left. Quarterback Pollock looking to throw. He has a man over the middle. He catches it, and he's missed tackles. He's still on the sidelines. He's down the sidelines now into Tiger territory.
And I'm not so sure that they're going to tack on to that. They barely hit the quarterback, as we can watch here on the replay, but the flag was dropped by the head official right at the quarterback's feet when the Tiger got back there. So we'll see as he's coming down the field now. He picked it up, but there was a flag dropped right at
29-yard pass play, and it's just that was because of missed tackles.
I don't know why he picked it up and brought it all the way up here, but he had a flag down at about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell.
They're marking it off against the Tigers, so
apparently it was roughing the passer.
It's all of a sudden turned into NFL against the quarterback, as that was not a very much of a hit at all, if any.
Doug, just reading body language, the Tigers don't look like they're into this game at this moment.
They don't.
Pollock takes it. He's going to hand it off in the backfield.
54 was held so bad, folks, right up the middle that it appeared he spun him around, and the back broke to the outside, but no flag.
So a loss of 2 on that play.
What was that last pass completion? I didn't write it down.
29 yards. Actually, where they spotted that down, we'll just call it a 1-yard loss on the play. It's about a 1.5-yard loss. 2:24 on a rolling clock here in the first quarter. Tigers trail by 7. Pollock takes it. He's going to play action. He's going to look to throw. He throws it. It's going to be caught. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Tigers, looking to bring it up the near sidelines. He slips down, but the Tigers have forced the first turnover of the night as they'll have it about the 30-yard line. It was number 7 on the interception, Nayland Murphy,
Keith
Jr.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're correct, right there at 30. They're going to mark it at the 30-yard line is where they're going to put it down.
.205 to go in the first quarter. That was a big interception by this Tiger defense. Tigers offense already back out on the field, ready to snap this here on 1st and 10 from the 30. Going to look to throw this time is Jalen Wright. He's going to pull it down late. He throws it. No, he pumps it. Now he's going to be, no, he kept his feet somehow. I don't know how he did that, but he's going to pick up a positive play out to the 36-yard line. 6 yards on that carry, Doug.
Well, it was a good guess by the Carroll defense. They actually came out 3-man front, 3 linebackers, and played in the secondary that time, and the Tigers were ready to pass. So the odds were in their favor, but Wright was able to finally decide to pull it down and run it. Had a little bit of running room, but not enough.
So 2nd down 4 now from the 36-yard line. They'll shift Denard over to the left. They will take it and hand it to Torian Slaughter. Slaughter up the middle. He'll have a Tiger first down and more from the 36. He'll take it up to the 44, so 8 yards on that carry for the senior running back, Torian Slaughter.
Good carry there by Slaughter in the backfield. And he's going to be so important to give them something else to key on besides Wright, because everybody knows what Wright can do with the ball. Every big carry that Slaughter has is just going to help with the run game.
Slaughter with excellent speed as well. Wright keeps it around the right end now. He lowers his head, takes it to midfield. So another gain of 6. Back-to-back gains of 6 yards for Jalen Wright.
We come close to the end of the first quarter. There's 44 seconds on the game clock, 39 seconds on the play clock. The Tigers will have to run at least one more play here on a 2nd and 4.
Slot to either side. Wright has Slaughter flanked to his right in a shotgun formation. Wright's going to throw it. Slaughter. No, it is Zai DeVos in the open field. DeVos breaking back across the field, and he loses his feet. But it's a big play. Nevertheless,
from the 50 to the 12.
So a 38-yard pass play. Zai DeVos. Another Tiger first down. The Tigers, Doug, too bad Tigers could not capitalize last time. They still trail 7-0, but it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from the 12-yard line of Carroll.
They've already started the clock. I guess they did have the down marker set. 7-6. We'll see if the Tigers get off a snap here. They do.
Hand off to Slaughter. Slaughter's going to be hit. He drives inside the 10. As we end the first quarter, he'll pick up about 3 on that carry. We'll be back with the second quarter action after this commercial break.
R.W. Wingate and Company is a full-service accounting firm and a supporter of Eufaula High Athletics. They are located at 102 North Orange Avenue, Eufaula, Alabama, but licensed in multiple states. Richard W. Wingate has over 25 years' experience in public accounting, and the firm's services include personal and business tax preparation, bookkeeping, sales tax preparation, payroll services, audit of nonprofit and government entities, and business consultation. When doing extra is the point, contact R.W. Wingate and Company for your accounting needs.
With the world changing all around us, everyone needs to be covered by insurance. So give Eric Glover with the Glover Agency a call and talk with Eric about auto, home, life, or last week's football game. Whatever your insurance needs, let Eric talk to you about being covered. The Glover Agency is located at 145 East Broad Street, Eufaula, Alabama. Call 334-687-0358.
Got it.
Back at the stadium, Keith, the Tigers need to find a way to punch this one in.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd down and 7 from the 9-yard line. So Tigers, it's their second trip inside the 10-yard line of Carroll. Of course, on their first possession, they had 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. And the Tigers lost a yard on 1st down. Then they had a 5-yard penalty before they snapped it on 2nd down. A loss of 4 on 2nd down. Forced a 3rd down and goal from the 13-yard line with an incomplete pass in the end zone. Then they missed a 29-yard field goal wide left. That leaves us 7-0. But the Tigers looking to capitalize here and pay off this drive with a touchdown. Tigers huddled on the sideline during that quarter break. And now they'll break the huddle and come out. It'll be Torian Slaughter in the backfield with Jalen Wright. He'll be flanked to Wright's left. We have a pair of receivers split wide to the left, one split to the right. Going to hand it to Slaughter this time. Slaughter up the middle. He breaks through. He's going to be close to a 1st and goal. He gets it to the 3-yard line. I think he's going to be about a yard short of his 1st down. So 6 yards. Doug, the Tigers get down here this time. They run north and south.
Let's hope so.
Well, they did on the last 2 plays. So.
Well, I mean, right here, we don't need to get too far out to the outside. It's a good 2 yards for the Tigers to pick it up here.
Well, they've got it inside the 4. 1st down should come around the 2.
It's kind of
under center this time. They're going to hand it to Slaughter, who's penetration, and he gets hit in the backfield.
Just watching them. Those are what you call lookout blocks. He loses a good 3 yards on that.
This will bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
At this point, I don't know that you don't take the field goal, but because if you come away with nothing, I don't know. We're going to have to do something.
They took a lineman out, Doug, and they brought in number 4, Callaway.
Well, we threw an incomplete pass in this situation just a minute ago.
So are we short?
Draw.
Are we short a lineman?
Well, we got a flag, so
that's going to be offsides on them.
But it's only half the distance, so it won't give us all of it back. I tell you, it could be the angle too. I mean, they're all the way on the right hash mark. Of course, in high school, you know the hash marks are wider. You get right down there under the goalpost, and you're looking back to kick a field goal back to the left. It's a tough little angle.
Doug, they marked off 5 yards.
Well, we'll take it. I mean,
or it looks like it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they just went half the distance.
Should have been. We lost before that last one.
So they gave us so we've got 2 penalties in our favor, and both of them have been 3-yard penalties. So now it's 4th and a short 2. So the Tigers have gone back to shotgun formation. Now
the official throws another flag.
That's a timeout, Carroll.
Okay. They were really not sure where to line up. We'll just keep it right. We'll go down to John Wayne and find out what he can see down there on the sideline for us.
District Judge, my good friend in Dale County Corner, John Carroll.
I'm like you. I get frustrated every time we go to snap the ball and score. There's a whistle, flag, timeout. Yeah, the Tigers' offensive line just needs to vote their neck here and do what they can do and just push. I mean, they can control these guys. They control them all. Every time we've had the ball, we just need to vote our necks and get the ball in the end zone and get this thing going in the right direction.
All right, John Wayne, we're going to keep the camera. We're going to keep the camera with you now for the 4th down play. But when you're on that end, that big scoreboard, make sure to have that mic real close because that board playing behind you is hard to hear.
Yes, sir. A while ago when we was down there and got that flag, it was our left tackle that clinched really bad. So it was a good call on that offside. He kept moving us backwards. I'm going to mute this mic.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2 for the first down. 4th and 4 for a touchdown.
So what will the Tigers dial up here? They've given up penetration. They've lost yardage on wide plays here in this situation. They're going to go under center this time with Denard at fullback. It's going to be Slaughter at I-back. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. And the Tigers should have a first down, if not a touchdown.
He looks like he's hanging over the goal line.
Yeah, that's a first down right there, fellas. Up to the 1.
First down. Good shot from John Wayne.
So a gain of 3 on that play. So the Tigers have a 1st and goal. That was a big play, big conversion for the Tigers. And I tell you what, Doug, you know, if you go back to the late 70s and early 80s, if Eufaula had that situation right there, that's what the Tigers would have done. They'd have quarterback sneaked it till we scored.
Yep, and then for a long time, we couldn't go under center because we didn't have that in our repertoire. It was a 5-yard snap back to the quarterback every time, and it cost us many a times. 1st and goal from the the half-yard line.
1.
Tigers look to top. Rolling 9:56.
Even with the 1 guy sitting on the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. John Wayne's got it.
Tigers huddle it up here. They don't huddle a lot, but they huddle here. They break the huddle. They come up in the I formation once again. Tight formation. Right will hand it this time. No, he tosses it to Torian Slaughter. Slaughter dives into the end zone for the Tiger.
Touchdown.
To go here in the second quarter play. Tigers within a point of knotting this game up. They trail 7-6. That was a 1-yard touchdown run by Torian Slaughter, the senior. Doug, I did not expect the Tigers to toss that ball from the 1-yard line and go
when you
wide.
got Wright, I would put Wright. If you gave him 4 shots from the 1-yard line, I'd put him up against Troy getting in there. So with the high school line, he's just that strong of a running back. So a little something different there, but yeah, they could have lost some yardage. But we need this extra point to tie things up. A lot of penetration in the Eufaula backfield there, but Wingate is up and good with the extra point, and we're tied at 7.
Which one is it?
Hit that down there.
So that was a 9-play, 70-yard drive by the Tigers. They took over with 2:05 to go in the first quarter play. They scored with 9:34 to go here in the second quarter play. So that was a 4.5 minute drive by the Tigers. But that was just what the doctor ordered, Doug. They had to convert a 4th and 2 inside the 10-yard line, but they did that. The key there was no penalties against the Tigers to overcome when they got down in the red zone.
Well, one of the big things there, too, is if you think back, Keith, we turned the ball back to Carroll. They were actually driving when the tip pass interception gave the ball back to the Tigers. We were being down 14-0. As it is, we're able to get in the end zone, and it's 7-7. So that was a big interception, a big turnover by the Carroll Eagles there.
That's right. So credit to, on a good interception, to Nayland Murphy that stopped the Carroll drive. They had completed a 29-yard pass on 3rd and 10 to really jumpstart that drive. They had a roughing the passer that was added on to it. So Tigers get the turnover. They convert it into points, and we're tied at 7. Pooch kick right over the front line. It's going to be on the ground. The Tigers got a chance, and I think the Tigers covered it, Doug. You know, that was really a bad job by the Carroll front line. Nobody ran back to cover that ball.
Maybe their coach was saying, let it go out of bounds. As that happened to us
that was a perfectly executed pooch kick by Cooper Wingate that time, and the Tigers steal a possession.
They did. Nobody for the upback was ready for that from Carroll, and nobody does that better than Wingate. We see him do it time and time again for several years now. He's a senior, and that's such a weapon when he can do that. Tigers quickly back out, 1st and 10.
For their 3rd possession of the night, they will hand it off to Slaughter, looking to turn the corner. He slips and falls down, Doug, kind of awkwardly. He loses a yard or two. We'll wait and see if they're going to spot it down for a 1-yard loss.
Keith, I guess I jinxed it the other day, but Tigers just have not fared well on turf the last few years, and you can see it on these wide runs. We're making some cuts, and it was defensively. Just the footing, I don't know, a little different, something they're not used to, and having trouble with some solid hits.
Wright keeps it. He cuts back inside. He's breaking tackles, Doug, and running so hard. He's going to take it down around the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7 on that play. It'll bring up a 3rd down conversion situation, and it's anybody's guess because it's behind the 10. I would say it should be 3rd and about 4.
Well, they're going to mark it down at the 31-yard line. The first down marker started at the 36.
So it should be 5. So they actually only gave him 6 yards on that carry. So 3rd down and 5. It may be 4 down territory. Wright takes it. He lost the ball.
He tried to shuffle pass. It should have been an incomplete pass.
That should be incomplete. That was, I don't know if Slaughter held on to the ball. They called it, at least the PA announcer called it incomplete pass, but the way they've got it spotted, we lost a yard.
Not going to go for the field goal here, which is in Wingate's range. We've seen, but, you know, it could be kicking off turf, Keith. It may affect it. We didn't watch too much in warm-ups.
It would be a 49-yarder from here, so that would be a long field goal. Wright drops the snap. He's rolling back. He throws it, and I hope it is complete. Slaughter down the sidelines. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers as the Tigers convert a 4th down again on this possession from the 32-yard line. He'll take it to the 10. That's 26 yards on that throw and catch.
Keith, I don't know about you, but that was one ugly pass. It almost looked like a shot put, but when you look at it on the stats, it looks mighty fine.
It's a 4th down conversion, 26 yards, and a 1st and goal. Tigers just nose of the ball inside the 10. It'll be Wright thinking he's going to keep it to the left. He's going to run into the end zone for the Tiger touchdown. That comes with 7:20 to go here in the second quarter play. The Tigers have drawn ahead.
I think that was 9. Was it 1 and 9 yards?
Yeah, we got at 10. He was right at the 10-yard line. The ball was touching the line. So 10 yards and a Tiger touchdown. So the Tigers lead now 13-7. They did run the clock all the way down to 7:18. But Doug, it's going to be interesting to see now.
Well, and we went for it on 2, but snapped it over.
And what a play. Perry Denard picks up the ball and runs it into the end zone.
There again, it was ugly, but it worked. The Tigers, I guess you can see it. A lot of folks, we're used to doing radio for so many years, and they have TV now. We forget you can see it sometime, but just the Carrolls were not lined up correctly. A quick snap, but it was over the head of, I think you said, Denard, who gathered it up about the 10-yard line and ran it in.
Yeah, I was actually writing down the drive summary and had my head down. They ran that a little faster, kind of caught me off guard, but good job, heads-up play by Denard. And what I was about to say, Doug, before that play, Carroll had all the momentum. Their sideline was into it. They were driving for a 2-score lead.
They were looking at 14-0.
And then the turnover, and now Eufaula has 15 points on the board. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on this next possession with Carroll trailing now by 8, 15-8.
And they hadn't won a game. This is the point that they either show some fortitude, to use a wrestling term there, or to show that they're 0-4 on the year.
So Perry Denard with the 2-point conversion. That was a 5-play, 36-yard drive. The Tigers converted 4th down on a 26-yard pass play. 2 minutes, 2 seconds off the clock. 10-yard touchdown run by the senior quarterback, Jalen Wright. Pooch kick again by Wingate. Fielded at the 26-yard line. He'll cross the 30, be tackled down about the 32-yard line. That was Murphy, Nayland Murphy, on the tackle. He had the big interception earlier for Eufaula. It'll be 1st and 10 for Carroll now.
Murphy's doing a good job. You starting to hear people. I had somebody already tonight ask me who's number 7. They didn't have them on their roster. It's he's one of those things. He transferred in last year, getting to play some this year. He came from a school over in Georgia. Didn't get a lot of reps, but you're hearing a lot of people thinking that he could probably play D1 at the next level. At corner, he plays both ways, but they seem to be looking at him at corner.
So the Tigers come out now. They've got 4 on the defensive line, 1 standing. They're going to hand it to the running back. There's penetration. He's going to be a loss of yardage back inside the 30 to the 26. We'll see. They're going to mark it actually at the 27. But either way, that's a loss of 5 yards on 1st down. It was just a jailbreak by the Tiger defensive front that time, Doug. And
the Tigers actually did something a little different. They had 3 down linemen, and then right before the snap, they dropped a 4th down. But they had 4 linebackers standing there, too. You didn't know if they were staying back or coming. They came and caught the Eagles in the backfield.
Carroll hasn't tried to get the ball to Pruitt in a while. The 6'6" receiver, he is wide to the left in the outside man. They're going to hand it off again to the running back. He fumbles, and it's going to be.
They're blowing it dead like he was down.
It was Henry Brunson who came up with the football. It happened behind the tent, Doug, so it's hard for us to see.
Charles had a good angle. Well, we've got a replay look. They're going to talk about it.
Happened in front of our bench.
It was a clean, from what I could see, a clean fumble, and we just picked it up.
I mean, it happened so fast.
And he wouldn't let us advance it. We're going to be able to see here.
It is Tiger ball.
Let's see here. On the replay.
There was no way he could be down. It happened so fast.
He's behind the 10. He comes out. There's the ball on the ground. Yep. Our guy picks it up. Yep. So, yeah.
Brunson on the fumble recovery.
Let's go down to John Wayne and see what he saw on that. What's up, John Wayne?
Yeah, that was a clean fumble. He was never even close to being down. He spun around, the ball came out, the Tigers picked it up and tried to advance it. I really was surprised we got that call, but I'm glad that we did get that call because these officials on the last touchdown, they were shaking their heads like, come on, guys, what you going to do?
Yeah,
so, that was a clean fumble, and the Tigers got it.
They're still discussing it. Actually, John Wayne, I think we might have got shortchanged there a little bit because it was a clean fumble, and he should have been able just to pick it up and run with it, but they blew it dead.
Well, they're tying the shoe over there for the Tigers. I tell you what, we were very fortunate. Our touchdown was on the bad snap. Our 2-point conversion was on the bad snap. So Tigers really caught a break 2 plays in a row. We need to clean that up going forward.
Change of possession.
6:24 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers leading 15-7, and they'll have it.
The ball had already been stripped. So White was in possession of the ball when the inadvertent whistle happened. Therefore, they take the down. First down.
You called it, Doug, inadvertent whistle, but Brunson had his feet and was running back across the field when they blew it dead. So Eufaula with the football, so that's a good thing. From the 27-yard line of Carroll, back-to-back turnovers by Carroll on offense. Jalen's going to throw it. It's a great catch. Look at the concentration to come up with that reception that time. We'll have to see. I think it was Michael Callaway on the catch, the junior receiver who caught that first touchdown pass last week from 43 yards out. That play picks up 20 yards from the 10 yards from the 27 down to the 17. 10-yard gain.
And the safety had it timed. He was going after the pick.
Run. That time they're going to stack it up for no gain. That time it was to Torian Slaughter. It'll be 2nd down and 10 after the
lost a yard.
Yeah, they marked it back for a loss of a yard. It looked like it happened right there around the line of scrimmage, but loss of a yard. 2nd down 11 now. 5:35 counting here on the rolling clock. In the second quarter, Eufaula leads 15-7. It'll be 2nd 11. It'll be Slaughter in the backfield with Jalen Wright. Has twin receivers split wide to either side. Motion back across now. Wright takes a low snap. He throws was it intercepted?
A screen and it was a screen and it hit our offensive lineman in the back and then dropped to the ground. Their guy fell on it. It's probably going to be because he threw it so quick trying to get it to our guy. It was an incomplete pass, but it hit our lineman first before the receiver. So we'll see if.
I guess no flag on the field. It'll be 3rd and 11. Clock is stopped with 5:11 to go. Yeah, we're fortunate, Doug, to be ahead in this game, as we've already alluded to, but we have not been sharp.
No, not at all.
They're talking to their head coach.
Interception, well, he's picking up the flag over there now. An interception and a fumble as
illegal motion against the offense. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
So it was a penalty that you saw.
Why would you decline?
Because you don't want to give us another down. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be a dead ball foul?
Typically,
if we moved.
Right, rolling to his left. He's looking to throw. He's going to pull it down now. He's going to run. He's going to lower his head. He gets down around the 12-yard line, but he needed to get to the 7-yard line. So it'll be fourth down again, Doug. He needed 11. He got 5. So he's 4th and 6.
Folks, I'm going to tell you, trying to tackle him, if you've ever had a chain in South Alabama and you hooked it to your truck and you went to snatch that stump out of the ground, that's what it's like trying to tackle him.
So the Tigers will try the field goal here. It's going to be a 30-yard attempt from the left hash. Kicks up. Wingate's kick is up.
Good.
This kick is good. 4:14 to go here in the second quarter play. The Tigers are now up by 2 scores, Doug.
Flag. They ain't going to make it that easy for us. They had folks all in our backfield. It looked like as fast as the ball was snapped. I don't know if John Wayne's got something for us. Let's go down and see what he says. What you got, John Wayne?
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Oh, come on, get us an unsportsmanlike on them and get us a first down or something.
I was actually looking at the goalpost trying to see if the ball going to get through this time.
Yeah,
I think it's against him because he's stepping it off against him. It's going to be like 4th and 1. 4th and a half, guys, maybe 10 inches. Yes, sir.
So the 5-yard.
If you can see it, that's it right there.
Nothing.
It's showing.
After the mark off, it's going to be 4th and 1.
4th and 1 yard, guys.
Could we not? I guess we're accepting the penalty then and taking 4.
Yes.
My apologize. Automatic first down.
Automatic first down. There we go. First down. Ain't no need for no change.
First and goal from the 8.
That's what it looks like. See the 7 of the 8-yard line.
It's on the 8-yard line, guys.
Oh, good. Well,
right. He takes it in.
Quarterback keeper, he's run out of bounds by number 11, Parker.
Hey, or just remove it. Keith, that time, as many times as we talked about.
Operated, could you please take those 3 points off the board?
That time, there was nobody lined up to the right side. He faked the Slaughter. Probably should have gave it that time.
3-yard gain.
They weren't lined up right, and Wright kind of ran right into the teeth of that defense.
Still turned it into a 3-yard gain. It'll be second goal from the 5. Slaughter to the left of right. He will pop pass. Easily a touchdown that time. Easily a touchdown. Perry Denard on the touchdown. 3:30 to go here in the second quarter play. The Tigers now lead 21-7. So that's a 5-yard touchdown pass play.
Keith, I don't know if you caught that, but right before the snap of that, the PA announcer on the far side asked the scoreboard man that sits all the way over here on this side, I think, to please take that 3 points off from that field goal. Well, just in case he's listening, put 6 up instead as the Tigers throw a touchdown pass.
So it will be the R.W. Wingate point after touchdown. It'll be Cooper Wingate to make that attempt. Ty McCoy puts it on the tee. It was snapped by Reed Hinton. Kicked up and through by Cooper Wingate and good. So 22-7 is a new score with 3:30 to go here in the second quarter. And Doug, the Tigers have completely turned this game around on the strength of 2 turnovers back-to-back by Carroll.
Timely turnovers, yeah, because Carroll, like we talked about, it was more than 5 minutes tonight. But there's just something about the start of these games sometimes. The Tigers take a little longer to wake up when we come down to Carroll. It's part of the fact that Carroll always jumps on us, ready to play. They were tonight, but that drive there, Keith, there was a lot, nothing against Carroll. They've got a lot of folks playing both ways, but a lot of hands on hips. And, Keith, I'm not sure, but they had a powwow down about the 5-yard line. The officials are breaking up now and spreading out to where they're supposed to go, but a long powwow there. I'm not sure what that was about. But Carroll is down now by 15 points, and that defensive front is a little wore down. They need a break. They'll have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to work, but the Tigers will get the ball to start the second
And
half.
not only was it the 2 turnovers, but the Tigers stole a possession on the pooch kick. It's going to be a pooch kick again. It comes down at the 27-yard line, but this time some running room. He breaks free. Whoever made that tackle, it may have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
Number 22 for the Tigers with that tackle.
That is Colin Cruz that was a big tackle that time because he had kind of spooled up that time, Doug, and he was rolling, and the only player that had a shot at him was Cooper Wingate.
We had Wingate.
So 1st and 10, Carroll from the 47-yard line of Carroll.
Well, they got great starting field position, just short of midfield.
And we said that a minute ago. I don't even think the tall receiver is out there this time.
He's on the sideline over there.
Yeah, he's not even in the game, though. It's been a while since they've gone to him. He looked really good on their first possession. They got it to him twice. Going to throw a throwback, a tunnel screen that's going to go for a yard up to the 48. Good tackle that time. Is that 47 on that tackle for Eufaula?
It was 18 on the reception. That's all I got.
Travis Scott, I believe, was the
It was a good idea. They had the Tigers, a lot of folks in the backfield swinging to the right. They threw a little throwback, but the defender for the Tigers stayed home. And as soon as you say that, Big 13 comes in with 2:53 to go and the clock rolling in the second quarter.
He is going to be the slot receiver on the right side this time. He's going to release. They're going to run the ball, though, and he's going to break around the left end with running room. He's going to be hit out of bounds, shy of the 30-yard line.
34-yard line is where they're marking.
34-yard line. That's going to be 18 yards on that run play, Doug, and that looks more like the first Carroll possession of the game.
That's the first time they've let Cole carry the ball since his fumble earlier.
So first down for Carroll from the 34-yard line of Eufaula. 2:34 to go here in the first half. 22-7 is the score in favor of Eufaula.
Clock is stopped where he went out of bounds.
Shift strong side to the right. They're going to hand it to Cole around the right end, and a missed tackle in the backfield. But fortunately for the Tigers, reinforcements are there. But that's going to basically force no gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10.
Keith, is it just when we look down and you see their backs making a cut and our guys aren't making the cut? They're just kind of diving, missing. It's like their feet aren't up under them good. I'd be interested to see what kind of cleats Carroll's wearing as opposed to, and I guess it's a guess. It's the first time we played on it, but it's not that hard to figure out the turf, I would think.
Motion back to the left. They will hand it. No, quarterback on a bootleg pass. He's going to throw it. Has his receiver there, but he bubbled it, and it went out of bounds. Good late recovery by the Tiger defensive backfield that time. It looks like actually from his linebacker position. We haven't called his name yet tonight, but Jamiron Thomas on the coverage that time for Eufaula. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 10. Now, we've already seen Carroll earlier on 3rd and 11 throw a touchdown pass on that first possession. The clock is stopped with 1:47 to go here in the first half. This may be 4-down territory for Carroll. Stack receivers to the left on this 3rd and 10. They're trying to go on a delayed count. Tigers stayed home.
Pollock is very polished. He's a senior, but I'm wondering if he was here last year, if they got him maybe from Enterprise or somewhere transferred over.
Well, they had an Enterprise transfer quarterback last year. They hand off to the left, and no gain on that play. Good.
And Coach Jernigan called a timeout. So, there's a flag. Let's see what the flag is first.
There's a Eufaula Tiger that lost his helmet, Doug.
And the clock was still running, too. Our coaches were pointing at.
That was ridiculous.
I didn't see it. I'm supposed to tell you.
We'll see what it is, Doug.
Well, he got stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was no gain on that play, and that had to be a dead ball penalty, I would think. But a Tiger lost his headgear on that play.
Yeah, there was 2 guys locked up on. We was watching on the replay back in there, and the Eufaula guys shoved him in the open field. They were catfighting over there. Their guy went down right in front of the bench, and there's probably going to be unsportsmanlike. Could have went either way.
Yeah,
it off against the Tigers.
Golden opportunity here, obviously, with the activity going on like that on a crucial down, 3rd and 10. Well, not surprising, Doug. We didn't see what happened, so in fairness. But all I
saw what happened come down here. I'll tell you what happened. Good call.
We'll go down to just a minute. Him and Charles was on top of that one. Great play in the backfield for about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, nice play.
Tell us what happened.
That was, guys, I hate to say it, but that was a very good call. The Tiger, after the play, they were pushing and shoving. He just picked up the Carroll player and just slammed him on the ground. So that was a very good call. Ridiculous decision by Tiger, but they need to overcome here on defense and shut him down. Let's get in halftime.
2nd and about 16 now.
So loss of 6 on that first play. Good play by the Tiger defense. Pollock drops back, looking to throw. He's getting. He has plenty of time. It looks like there's holding back there, and he throws it late across the middle, and nobody was there but Eufaula players. Doug, if we could have got to that ball, it would have been pick 6.
There was nothing between him and the goal line.
They said there's laundry on the field. I don't see.
My goodness, they tackle. I sitting here wanting to give a tackle to their offensive
in the
lineman.
Secondary. They're going to call interference on Eufaula.
Here we go.
They don't see the holding on the offensive line, but they're going to call it on our defensive
Two of our
backs.
3 guys just got mugged is the best way to put it. Now, I didn't see what happened in the secondary, but
Defense, that penalty will be declined.
why?
We have roughing the passer on the defense. That penalty is accepted. Half the distance, automatic first down.
Well, it'll be 12-yard line. It's a 12-yard penalty there. So that's 27 yards of penalties here in the last 3 plays. It kind of reminds me of Hueytown right before halftime, Doug, when they intended to get Hueytown a touchdown, if you'll remember that in the playoffs about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
They ain't in yet.
Going to hand it up. No, quarterback's going to come on a he throws it away. Nobody there.
Grounding. They ain't nobody within 30 yards.
He's outside the tackle box, so you can throw it across the line of scrimmage in that situation. But back-to-back incomplete passes. 37 seconds on the clock, Doug. 2nd down and 10 from about the 11 or 12-yard line. I think it's 11-yard line.
Well, they've been down here. He's tried to pass, but I hadn't seen him really attempt to get it to the big guy yet.
That's what I was about to say. He is splitting out wide to the right. He has a big height advantage on Tywan Turner out here to the right. I'd be surprised if they go anywhere but there. Looked like the right tackle left early. They're going to throw it. It's intercepted. Oh, he dropped it. Intercepted. No, he got deflection. It's Eufaula bringing it out of the end zone. Stiff arm down the sidelines. They're going to
watch the clock. Clock still running. Stops at 26.
But there's a late flag just got thrown, but that's going to be a post-possession.
Yes. That's what it should be.
On the return,
should be post-possession.
We'll wait and see. That was a deflected pass, and unfortunately, I missed the number of the Tiger that came up with that, ultimately came up with that interception, but it was the third turnover of the first half by this Carroll offense.
They are going back.
Yeah, but it's going to be, surely it's not going to be from the line of scrimmage.
Holding against Eufaula is what they're saying.
Personal foul.
The signal. Holding.
After the interception is the key phrase there.
We can back us up as much as we want. We got 26 seconds. We can go 100 yards in that.
So all the way back to the 5-yard line. So the flag was laying back here about the 25-yard line, Doug. How in the world?
2 timeouts.
So that was about a 20-yard penalty there. But an INT. Did you see the number of the Tiger who came up with that?
No, I saw the guy miss it. I guess was the tip, and then I didn't see him come down with an end zone. I just saw him coming out running down the sideline and missed it. Tigers here. I wouldn't put it up in the air and give a chance to throw it back, but let's go right up the middle, and that's
he's
what
going to run the quarterback draw. He's around the end, and he's up the sidelines. Going to run out of bounds up around the 19-yard line. And they stop it with 18 seconds.
They got a good 3 or 4 seconds there at least.
Tigers have 4
first down,
5 possessions here. So they snapped that with what, 27 seconds on the clock, Doug? From the Tiger 5-yard line. So that's 14 yards by Wright on that first down play. 18 seconds, still 2 timeouts. I'm sorry, 1 timeout it shows, or 3 timeouts. Wright's going to let it fly down the field. His player adjusted the ball, and he came up with the catch at midfield.
And
it's complete.
It just finally stopped.
So it's stopped with 9.7 seconds to go.
So that's
31 yards. Side of O's on the reception. So the Tigers have moved it 45 yards. 45 yards in 2 plays now. 18 seconds. So those 2 plays took 18 seconds. 18 seconds off the clock.
Well, I don't think those plays actually took that long. There was a little runoff after each one of them. Down to 7.6, and
they just slipped 2.1 seconds off the clock.
That's why I was pointing at while you were talking. I was like, oh goodness.
Do a commercial, give y'all time to cool down.
Yeah, let's take a commercial break.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
Back, we're going to go down to John Wayne and talk about what we saw on the sideline. John Wayne, we got it back. Keith went down in front of the concession stand and hollered at the clock.
Well,
We got 10 seconds.
I looked up at him myself and held up 2 fingers and said, really? And then I look up, and they gave us some more. We got 10 instead of 9.8. So we'll take it.
We're still short. We're still short a little bit after the way they let it run. Tigers snap it.
Right, drops back. He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete. They stop it with 5. So that play took 5 seconds. Incomplete pass. Now, Doug, you got time for a Hail Mary pretty much.
Well, with the speed of the Tigers and elusive as the Tigers are, I don't know that you – instead of throwing it deep, that's such a hard pass, run a crossing route about 10 or 15 yards and let him work.
But 45 yards, Doug, the Tigers have moved it. They took over 27 seconds at the 5-yard line.
How big would it be to score here because you get the ball to start the second half also?
7 on the play clock. Snap, Wright takes it. He's going to throw it deep. He just lets it fly. It's going to be
intercepted.
He did come down with the interception at the 2-yard line, but Wright showed a pretty good arm there, letting it fly. And Doug, that'll end the first half, 22-7, the Tigers lead. But is that not Wright's first interception? No, second interception.
Yes, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So, anyway,
let's go down to John Wayne going off the field.
Here we go. Let me get this thing so we can see. Coach, Tigers very fortunate to had this lead they got because we really played some sloppy football this half, right?
Yeah, we are. We're getting too many penalties, and like I told them, our energy is not there. We're playing down to our opponent's energy, and we just got to bring the energy, stop getting all these unnecessary penalties and shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, we was really fortunate on the touchdown and then a 2-point conversion, 2 bad snaps, but we got them in the end zone. So we're very fortunate. But I know you can go make these adjustments and come out and play the Tiger football we know we got. Go get a coach. Go Tigers. Hey guys, one thing I do notice with their big receiver, when he's on the field, if the ball's not coming to him or towards him, he just stands there. He's easy to know if he's going to be involved in the play or the play's come to his side. He not a very good receiver. I don't want him on my team. Here we go.
All right, we appreciate it, John Wayne. Take a break, and we'll be back with you in the third quarter. Appreciate you. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more Eufaula High School halftime. And we're going to actually bring in Tim Watson. He used to be of Hometown Lenders, and he can tell us what he's doing now. Still putting people in homes, but he was a big component in the process of this redoing of Carroll. He's going to tell us all about it, how it became about, who to thank, and some stuff like that. We sure appreciate him, and he'll join us at halftime to talk about that. We'll be back after this timeout.
When it's football time, we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams, just like you. We've been part of the community for over 75 years, and when you need money for repairs or emergencies, we'll help you play offense. We offer fixed-rate loans up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit 1ffc.com to find the location near you. Legal, all loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
Hey Tiger fans, Daniel Pulley here, your local Chick-fil-A Eufaula owner-operator. We are proud to be the official sponsor for the Eufaula Tiger Coaches Show. Be sure to join us for the live show every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Our incredible team is ready to serve you. And don't forget, eat more chicken.
Precision Body Works is a state-of-the-art collision facility dedicated to providing customers with outstanding service and a quality repair experience. We have been serving Eufaula and the surrounding areas for over 20 years and have earned a reputation as being a premier collision repair center. Precision Body Works uses environmentally friendly PPG water-based paint and also offers 24-hour record service as well as top-of-the-line accessories from such brands as Cam Locker, Ranch Hand, Retrax, Weston, and WeatherTech. We are located at 1210 North Eufaula Avenue or call us at 334-687-4700.
When it comes to professional gutter installation, Gutter Man Dothan has you covered. Voted Best of the Wiregrass 7 years in a row, we provide top-notch gutter services across the Wiregrass area. Protect your home from rainstorms with our premium gutter system designed to prevent foundation cracks and water damage. Trust Gutter Man for expert installation, quality materials, and a beautiful, durable finish.
At Mid-South Bank, we pride ourselves on being the friendliest, most helpful bank in town. For over 100 years, we've been helping families prosper and helping businesses grow. Mid-South Bank is a local bank with local people making local decisions. We're a community bank who will always be there when you need us. Whatever banking services you need, we're here to help. Visit us today at 230 South Eufaula Avenue in Eufaula or in Clayton at 16 South Midway Street or online at bankmidsouth.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Matt Aver, the new pastor of First United Methodist right here in Eufaula. We'd love for you to join us on Sundays at 10 for worship. We also have Sunday school at 8:45. You can check us out on our social media or our website. We look forward to seeing you. Go Tigers.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
Hey, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy, say that's overdue. My ring, shouldn't be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This me ain't done.
Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a...
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.
In sports, every point counts, and at Alpha Insurance, we know when it comes to your budget, every dollar counts. That's why we work to get you the lowest rates and best discounts available. Plus, every Alpha policy comes with personal service from our hometown team. Call Alpha to start saving today. In Eufaula, call Alpha agent Keith Bryan at 334-687-8268 or stop by our office at 1326A South Eufaula Avenue.
Don't suffer in the summer heat. Benefield's Heating and Cooling in Eufaula has you covered. Locally owned and operated, licensed and bonded, we're your trusted Bryant Factory authorized dealer. And just like Bryant says, we service everything we sell. So stay cool all summer long with Benefield's Heating and Cooling. Call 334-695-8039 today and be a cool cat this season.
Looking for legal help you can count on right here at home? At Robertson Law Firm in Eufaula, we're your neighbors, and we're here to make life's challenges a little easier. Buying or selling property? We'll guide you through every step. Dealing with probate or estate matters? We'll walk alongside you with care and compassion. And if you've been injured, we'll fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Robertson Law Firm, trusted legal advice close to home.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
At Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC, you get hometown service. Tanner Sutton and his team make you their priority. You can expect worry-free customer service from Sutton Heating and Cooling. Whether you're looking to upgrade your system or need 24-hour emergency service, Sutton is the name to remember. For your free estimate, call Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC at 334-695-7054. 334-695-7054. Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC.
Hey, this is Pastor Jimmy Simmons with Chester Chapel. We would like to invite you to come out with us, to worship with us at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for a worship service, and then Wednesday night at 6:30. And as always, go Tigers.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
When it's football time, we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams, just like you. We've been part of the community for over 75 years, and when you need money for repairs or emergencies, we'll help you play offense. We offer fixed-rate loans up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit 1ffc.com to find the location near you. Legal, all loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656. Precision Body Works is a state-of-the-art collision facility dedicated to providing customers with outstanding service and a quality repair experience. We have been serving Eufaula and the surrounding areas for over 20 years and have earned a reputation as being a premier collision repair center. Precision Body Works uses environmentally friendly PPG water-based paint and also offers 24-hour record service as well as top-of-the-line accessories from such brands as Cam Locker, Ranch Hand, Retrax, Weston, and WeatherTech. We are located at 1210 North Eufaula Avenue or call us at 334-687-4700.
We're back at Matthews Stadium on the campus of Carroll High School in Ozark, Alabama. And with the Tigers lead the homestanding Eagles by a score of 22-7. It was 22 unanswered points by the Tigers to take the lead into halftime. We're joined now at halftime by local here, Tim Watson. He was a alumni of Carroll High School, was on some of their better teams over the years back in the late 80s. Tim, welcome.
Thank you, man. I graduated from here in '89, so I was on the '88 team that went to the quarterfinals and got beat by Robert E. Lee. So that was a tough loss, but
absolutely. Now, Robert E. Lee, were they 6A at the time? So was Carroll competing in 6A at that time? So, yeah, I know. Looking back at the history between these two, you talked about the '88 team, which Eufaula had some pretty good teams during that period of time too. But it was a 29-8 victory by Carroll over Eufaula in that '88 game. But that was not the only. It was actually 3 straight victories by Carroll. It was 29-8 that year. The next year, I think Fred Smith was on the team for Eufaula. Came down here and lost 7-0. And then back in Eufaula in '90, it was 47-8 Carroll. So that was some really strong Carroll teams during that period of time.
Yeah, the '89 team went one round farther than we did, and got beat here at home in the next round. So it was a tough loss, but like I said, I love Carroll, and I'm an alumni, and I try to support as much as I actually try to support all the schools. I do a lot for all the schools around here because it's the kids, man. They got to have something to look forward to, and if they're giving all their time into the programs, we need to make sure they have what they need.
Right. Speaking of that, now this is our first trip down here in 2 years, and the stadium looks good.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, our superintendent, Mr. Girthman, he's coming here, man, and he's put it all in here. And I had lunch with him last week, and the next thing he said, we're looking at an indoor practice facility and turf field, and for the practice facility, which I think y'all have that, don't you?
You're welcome, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah, you know where he came from.
I do. I appreciate that. He's coming here and put a lot into this program, and we've been blessed. I hate that he's leaving, but you got to do what's best for you.
That's right. Revis and Ann are good people, and so I think she has continued to work over near Eufaula, actually, all these years they've been down here. So he's class act as Revis and Ann Gertman. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about what you do.
Okay.
So you're in the mortgage lending business.
I am. I have Southwest Funding in Dothan. I've been there for a little over 22 years in Dothan, and they call me the mortgage man. So I've been doing it for a little over 22 years in the Wiregrass, and I love it. I mean, our biggest thing, the slogan around town with everybody is if Tim Watson can't get you a house, nobody can. So I make sure that we don't just take that paper loans. We're going to work with you if you can't buy right now. Another thing is they say that we don't tell you no, we tell you when. We're going to tell you what you got to do to be able to buy.
That's great. So the name of your company is
Southwest Funding.
Southwest Funding. So,
and he's great, Keith. That, like you said, he'll make a mortgage if you're self-employed or something like that. There's ways of doing a lot of things, and a lot of people. What do you hear so many times now? You hear everybody right now. Oh, I want to wait till the interest rates come down.
Yeah.
Now, if you wait till those interest rates come down, the houses are going to go up.
Right.
So if you get one now and then the interest rates go down, you'll be glad to make them another refinance a year or two from now. And set them up with a lower interest rate.
That's what I tell you. I can help you with your rate, but I can't help you with the price of the house. Buy now, refinance now, and then when the rates, like Doug said, when the rates drop, the house prices are going to go up. So go ahead and buy now, and then when the rates drop, I'll refinance you and not charge you any closing costs. Because, like I said, I can drop your rate, but I can't help you with the price of the house.
That's pretty good. Who's going to do that?
Nobody's going to do that. Waive your closing cost on that. But well, so Tim, I haven't really been keeping up with the market recently. But what are the prevailing rates on a 30-year conventional loan now?
Government rates right now are running in your low to mid sixes. I did do a VA today for 5.75. So, there are ways that we can get you there. So you're going to say high fives, low sixes right now, but everybody thinks, back during the COVID time, rates were in the twos. I want to wait till they get back there. Well, let me just tell you, you're never going to buy a house. You're never going to buy a house if you're going to wait for the twos, because they're never coming back.
Yeah, I agree. Of course, you're in that industry, so you've got a better opinion than I. But who would have ever thought they would have gone to there? I mean,
I'm 62 years old, and when it went to 2, I got one in the 2s. And that's the only time in my lifetime I ever seen or heard of it. So.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the first house that we bought, and I'm a little bit behind you, not too far, but I think it was 10.5%.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, who would have thought you'd go down under 3%?
Yep.
How many people are just shocked? Because it's always shocked to me. If you go in and you sit down with somebody and say the interest rate's 5.5%, and you show them what the house note is, and they say, oh, well, that's a little much, or, I want to wait. And then you show it to them, what if it works its way back up to 7.5%?
Yep.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Alone.
My dad, he was a retired lieutenant colonel, and when I got into the mortgage business, I was sitting talking to him one day, and I said, Dad, man, rates are 7%, man. I said, doggone. He said, 7%. I said, yeah. And he said, son, our house we bought in Texas, he was a major then, perfect credit. I said, he bought a VA loan. I said, yeah. He said, ask me what my rate was there. I said, what was it? He said, 11.5. Well, and that was good.
Was that the Carter year?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say the end of the late 70s, early 80s, the end of the Carter administration. I mean, when prime was way up in the high teens.
Yeah, but you made $12 an hour, and you went to school, and it snowed both ways, coming and going, and the whole thing was hard. It was hard. I don't know how folks did it. They didn't have as many luxuries, I think, as they do now. So.
Yeah, but you know what they say, a luxury once enjoyed becomes a necessity.
Well, and we're looking at one right here. As Carroll, not only we were talking about the field, I like the way they've got the off-colored 5 yards. Talk a little bit about the track, because you don't hear nobody saying about the track, but that's one of the top-notch tracks that we've seen.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Everybody was talking about the stadium, but when they started putting this track in, and as they were putting the track in, they were making different changes and improvements as they were going. So yeah, as you said, you won't go anywhere in the Wiregrass and see a track like this.
We've been all over the state, and there's very few that you see like this. And it's just y'all took what you had and just really improved it. Years ago, Eufaula was in the same situation. They wanted the tradition of that 100-year-old field where so many things had happened, and to keep that tradition there, because of the way the houses was in the streets and just numerous things, they weren't able to do that. They had to go find some more room to expand. Here, y'all had enough room. Y'all were able to do that. Not only that, tell us about when you drive in now, the school itself in the past, 10 years?
Yeah.
Has really changed. It looks nothing like it did years ago.
No, I mean, they've got a media center. They've got, everything college to get you into college, they offer here. And that, again, when I was here in the 80s, we had all these several different buildings, and 600 hall, 500 hall. We had to go to different buildings to get into different classes. And this is it's top notch. They expanded this school and to bring in more kids and more students. And I'm highly involved with the program. Y'all got another one of our awesome coaches, which makes me nauseous. Coach Clyde,
he came from Eufaula.
I know he came from Eufaula, and then he came back, and now he's gone back. But this basketball program, man, he brought so much excitement and so much. He packed the gym. And we had other kids from other schools saying, hey, I want to go play there. So that's what you're bringing. When you bring excitement, as I told Mr. Gertman, I said, you can do all these facilities. You can do everything you want to attract folks, but you got to get the excitement in the programs. And that's what they're trying to do. Kids want to play for something exciting. It's not just the great facilities. but you got to play for, an exciting program. And that's what Coach Client had brought here. I mean, this basketball program was the best I'd ever seen.
He's pretty good. I don't know if y'all realized that when he was down here, but he took a first year of the girls flag football, and Eufaula had an outstanding girls flag football team. I think lost to at that time, I think they were all 7 classes together. Lost to Smith Station or somebody who lost in the finals or something. I can't remember exactly, but very good, and he was the head coach of that, so did a great job. So a lot of good things. Now, community-wise, I mean, a lot of times it's about industry and stuff like that. I hadn't heard a lot of industry. I'm sure y'all had a lot of help with industry and stuff doing a lot of this stuff. I heard a lot of individual names, but is it somebody, people, group, whatever, a group of people that was really inspirational besides you? We know you do so much for not just Carroll of Ozark. I know you went here. I think your wife went here. But you do so much for all of the Wiregrass. When I was in the Wiregrass, it didn't matter if it was Wicksburg, if it was Ashford, if it was Florella, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I sponsored your ESPN show.
I know it.
I loved it.
Our booth sure was.
I loved it.
Right next to Amy Pollard and them, and you sponsored them too. So did so much for the community and athletics in general. We did see everybody doing it now, but it was a Scholar of the Week. And you was instrumental in that. Was a big
we
thing.
did Band and Cheerleaders of the Week, and but guys, listen, I was talking to you the other day, Doug, and I was totally shocked. I did not realize that y'all been giving your time to Eufaula, traveling around and doing this show for the kids and for the community, and what, 20
don't tell
20 something years, 20 something
94 for
I
Keith,
started
95 for me.
Guys, I'm telling you, that's awesome. That's amazing. Les over there and Carroll this is his 25th year. So that's great, guys. So I wanted to get y'all something, man. I brought y'all something from Southwest Funding for y'all, man. Is appreciation for what you give to the kids and to Eufaula, the community. So I brought y'all something, man.
Man, I appreciate that. I don't know. Cool.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah, let's see. I'll get Keith to hold it up, and we'll turn the camera down that way. Let's see, Keith. See if you can, if I can get the camera over there.
Man, it's personalized with our names on it, Doug.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, how about
this? Is super nice, Tim.
Man, listen, for what y'all taking away from time from your families and traveling around and giving your time to these kids, man, that's rare, man. That's rare. In 20 something years, man. That's just amazing. I know how hard it is for my wife. I told her, I said, hey, I'm going to Carroll game tonight. She says, okay, what's the guys' night? Have fun. So, and then I'm sitting here, I'm texting her and calling her, and I'm like, golly. But, y'all traveling all over the state and giving up your time every Friday night, man, it's a little thing I could do for y'all, man. It's huge, man.
We really appreciate it.
This is really nice.
This guy takes a drone over. It's Wiregrass made. He does all my advertising stuff, but he takes a drone and flies it over the stadium and gets a picture of the stadium and then puts it in his computer, and they laser cut it. So that's the actual stadium.
Do me one favor. This is wonderful. Really love it. But see this area right here? Starting next week, or actually a day or two ago, there's this huge, I think it's about twice that big.
Yeah, I think it's about 4 times that big.
Big jumbotron that they just put up. So he's going to have to add that to his scan there.
Yeah, we'll get that added.
It's looking good. So you have to come up, visit that, and
I will.
And check us out and our indoor facility and everything. Tim, we appreciate you coming and joining us. I know you got to get back over there and pull for the Eagles on the other side. We totally understand.
Well, man, listen, I would also love to be a sponsor of y'all next year, so make sure you get up with me.
I will.
Because I'd love to be on y'all's show. It's an honor, man. It really is.
Now, Tim, you have responsibility in the press box, though, don't you?
I'm the spotter, man. I'm the spotter. I'm calling out you. That's why I was asking about number 7, because he's showing out. So if y'all would take number 7 and y'all's quarterback, just set them out the second half, that would help us out just a little bit.
Well, Keith, if you ask him nicely, he may have an extra roster that
he got me.
Okay, already got him fixed.
Yeah, he got me. So if y'all would just set them out the next half, and we'd appreciate that.
I tell you what, you got my vote. We can rest him, but I don't think Jarrell's going to go.
Golly. Well, guys, I appreciate it so much, man. I really do. And if anything I can do for y'all let me know.
All right, we appreciate it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the second half right after this.
Hey Tiger fans, Daniel Pulley here, your local Chick-fil-A Eufaula owner-operator. We are proud to be the official sponsor for the Eufaula Tiger Coaches Show. Be sure to join us for the live show every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Our incredible team is ready to serve you. And don't forget, eat more chicken.
Hey, we're back. Ready for the second half. We'll just have to give you some halftime stats. The next break, it's a pooch kick headed to the sidelines. It goes out of bounds. The Tigers have the option of taking it at the 35-yard line if they so choose. Just some quick halftime stats. The Tigers snapped it 30 times in the first half, 217 yards of offense, 10 first downs for the Tigers. 23 offensive plays, 110 yards of offense, but 74 of those yards came on the first drive for Carroll, 6 first downs. Also 2 turnovers for Carroll in the first half. So actually 3 turnovers for 2 interceptions and a fumble for Carroll in the first half. So Eufaula on pace for over 400 yards in the game tonight. As we get set to start the second half here, it's 22-7. Eufaula has opted to take the ball at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from the 35-yard line. Motion. They're going to a pop pass to Slaughter. Slaughter finds the open field. He's in the secondary. He may be gone. Slaughter. 65 yards, a pop pass. It will go in the passing category, but that was all Slaughter's. He caught it 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He hit the open field, and we saw that speed that time from Torrin Slaughter. He is fast.
Great job of I'm sure the coaching staff got together at halftime and picked up on a couple of things that they thought would work in the second half. Bam, they come out with a little pitch pass and 65-yard touchdown pass.
One play, another one-play drive in the second half, Doug. 15 seconds it took off the clock, and the Tigers now lead by a score of 28-7. RW Wingate point after touchdown is up.
And they crashed into
Wingate. The kick is good. And there's a flag. There's a flag down.
That was pretty rough there as he run into him. Wingate gets up. It looks like he's going to be okay. I don't know why they're asking Jarrell if he wants to redo it. That should come on the kickoff. But
I'm going to tell you what, Coach Mayo down there is pretty hot.
Yeah, that was
on the defense. Going to be applied on the kickoff.
Applied on the kickoff. So there we go. So real quick, Tigers took 18 seconds to go 65 yards on one play for a touchdown. Real quick, the stats I had in the first half. All the Tigers, they were 19 rushes for 111 yards in the first half. 76 of those by Wright, 35 of those by Slaughter. Passing department, Wright was 5 for 9 for 112, 1 interception. Carroll was 12 rushes for only 35 yards, 6 for 13 through the air for 74 yards and 1 interception. So just like that, Keith, Tigers weren't unable to get any points right before halftime, but they didn't take long in the second half to get started.
I mean, we had a one-play 56-yard drive on a pass play to Zai DeVos. No, it was to Ty McCoy in the second half last week. This one play, 65 yards, it's going to count as a pass.
And this time we got the sophomore out there kicking. He has such a strong leg. He's actually kicking off from
the 45-yard line.
He's going to boot this one down there about that table somewhere.
I'm surprised we're not trying to pooch it here.
An onside would have been an attempt to try for it. He drives it trying to hit it hard, and he just drives it through. It'll go into the end zone after a few bounces, but it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, maybe a missed opportunity there, but the Tigers lead 29-7. So, Tim spots for them. He wasn't back over to the press box before the Tigers were putting more points on the scoreboard. It was super nice of him to gift us that. I mean, he had to plan well ahead to do that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, he's great for the community. Does a great job. I really liked him. Always have. Solace that time with the kickoff, Keith. He might be able to pick at Wingate a little bit and have a better touchback percentage after he drives that one into the end zone. No safe. Well, there is a safety on the far side, not real deep for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's only about 8 yards off the ball. They're going to look to throw. Man, he overthrew everyone by about 7 or 8 yards. He was intended for Pruitt that time. Good coverage, stride for stride. That was Nayland Murphy again for the Tigers.
Murphy just in his pocket. We have some good corners for the Tigers, doing a good job. This is not the first time. If you think back to Beauregard, they saw a very tall, very athletic Division I receiver in the young man that's going to Florida, highly recruited for Florida. And it's just been good for them to go against that top competition already this year.
Going to hand it off this time. Sweeping the left side with some running room. You have a first down and more. Finally driven out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's 19 quick yards for Cole. I'll tell you, Doug, Cole is listed as a freshman, but he has a lot of speed.
How many was that?
That was 19 yards.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Slaughter.
Caden Cole, 5'6", 150, freshman.
He's quick. A lot like Slaughter at running back.
So Pollock, the senior quarterback, has Cole to his right. Now motion back across to the right side. They will hand it to Cole again. Cole trying the middle, but this time he's going to be stacked up after he gains a yard. Looks like they may give him forward progress. He did go down about the 41-yard line. So 2 yards on that gain for Cole. He's second down and 8 now for the Carroll High School Eagles. 11:05 running clock here in the third quarter, 29-7. Eufaula leads.
Three-man front still for the Tigers. A host of linebackers. 4 across there. We dropped one. Now we're walking one up on the line. Looks like he's going to blitz. And that is Murphy.
Pollock's going to toss it. It's just a sweep around the left to the right side. A pair of Tigers on that tackle. It was Hicks and I think Taiwan Turner. It was Jerry Hicks and Taiwan Turner on that tackle for the Tigers. That was a short gain of about 2 more. Well, actually, yeah, we'll call it a yard and a half, really. First down comes at the 49-yard line. They're going to snap it just across the 42. So
15 seconds left on the play clock. They're spending a lot more time here. Is like they're shortening this game as much as possible.
That's what Headland did
Yeah,
last week.
well, they were tired in the first half.
On the 3rd and 7, looking to throw it deep is Pollock. He seals it down there. It's going to be nearly intercepted. It was Nayland Murphy who almost had his second interception. Or maybe that's Callaway. Is that a 4?
I think it's a 4.
Okay, so it's Callaway. Michael Callaway almost caught that over. He looked like the receiver that time. Instead, it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down and
that was
short 7.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. That was a design play to try to get it to the tall guy. Like John Wayne said, he doesn't get in a hurry getting back, and if it's not going to him, you can tell it. But you could tell that was going to him. They sent a guy out in motion. He was jumping up and down over there like a cheerleader, trying to get some attention, but the quarterback knew where he was going with that one from the start.
So 4th down, the Tigers' defense going to need to be disciplined here. They're trying to draw the Tigers off. At least they clap. Now they're going to call a timeout. With timeout on the field, we'll step aside for a quick break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Precision Body Works is a state-of-the-art collision facility dedicated to providing customers with outstanding service and a quality repair experience. We have been serving Eufaula and the surrounding areas for over 20 years and have earned a reputation as being a premier collision repair center. Precision Body Works uses environmentally friendly PPG water-based paint and also offers 24-hour record service as well as top-of-the-line accessories from such brands as Cam Locker, Ranch Hand, Retrax, Weston, and WeatherTech. We are located at 1210 North Eufaula Avenue or call us at 334-687-4700. When it's football time, we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams, just like you. We've been part of the community for over 75 years, and when you need money for repairs or emergencies, we'll help you play offense. We offer fixed-rate loans up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit 1ffc.com to find the location near you. Legal, all loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia residential mortgage license.
Got it.
We're back. Matthews Stadium on the campus of Carroll High School in Ozark. 22-7, the Tigers lead. 29-7, I'm sorry. 4th down, 6 yards to go. They'll take the snap, looking to throw. Pollock throws it, is complete, but a flag is down. It'll be a first down for Carroll.
62 was 12 yards down the field. He was past the first down marker across the field.
So shocked if they call lineman downfield to nullify that.
He put his hand on top of the helmet. It was the official here in front of the Eufaula. He was number 62 was way down there.
He was down. He was as far downfield as a receiver when he caught it.
He was.
So that'll bring the punting team out. That nullifies. That was about a 12-yard pickup on 4th down and 6. Good play call by Carroll that time, but that penalty is going to nullify it. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but it brings the play back.
Eligible downfield on the offense. Still 4th down.
Now we watch. Is this the first time we've seen their punter? I guess it is, except in warm-ups, folks. This guy in warm-ups, he was booming them pretty good. Now, line of scrimmage is the 37, just across the 37-yard line. Let's see what type of punts. We're waiting at the 32, and that may not be deep enough.
Wouldn't expect a fake here, but they are trailing by 22. They will snap it to the punter. He boots it away. So lazy spiral that we hit, but it takes a neutral bounce. It's going to bounce now, take a Eufaula bounce back to the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. So when all said and done, not a great net on that punt.
Now that thing bounced backwards and towards the Carroll bench like it had a homing device to go home over there. It went straight towards the sideline, back towards the center of the field, and it was a break for the Tigers. We gained, 5-6 yards on that bounce.
Right.
At what point do you take right out of the game?
I think if we score a touchdown here, Charles, I think you might see that. Now, we're still in the third quarter, so I don't know. From the 38-yard line, Eufaula takes over. Oh, boy.
Head official still has his mic on. I think he just realized that.
Good thing that was all you saying.
Yep.
He's telling them, remind them, put their mouthpieces in. Motion. It's going to be a pop pass coming to the left. Is Michael Callaway, but he is going to run out of real estate. He's going to be hog-tied down for no gain on that play.
Just couldn't get the corner there and extend it. They rolled the clock. City stayed in bounds. Ready to.
Which nobody here.
I think there was a flag. No, he just was talking to him. I'm sorry. Thought maybe it was on the sideline.
But Doug is an empty backfield here. Unless they motion or shift somebody in, Wright is in an empty backfield. Now they'll bring motion, but there was movement.
Yeah.
Now they're pointing at us, but they jumped off sides.
Yeah, our motion man started, and their defensive end jumped off sides.
But they are moving it.
Oh, wow.
You didn't see any argument from us either, though.
Well, we can see here. We got to replay this.
False start on the offense. Still 2nd down.
You saw the punting situation, Doug. The Tigers have not punted in this game either. That's very unusual to see your first punt of the game with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wright's going to fake it. He's rolling to his right. He's going to throw it back. Tried to set up a screen, but that was not pretty.
We got the PA guy trying to get grounding for us, and it hit right at the feet of our back there. But watching the replay of the last, our right tackle's right arm did flare out, so he was in motion. So it brings up 3rd and 15 here, Keith. And we've run 3 plays, and none of them have been very attractive here on this drive.
Well, to be honest, we haven't executed very clean tonight at all. Wright's going to pull it down. He's going to take it. He picks up a block or two, but a flag behind the play.
Yeah, he saw Wright breaking into the open. The flag quickly came out.
They'll decline this because Wright only got back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to call a hold. So they'll decline this, and they'll bring up the first punting situation of the night for Eufaula. It would be 4th and 10. So they've yet to make the call on the field. But
well, he asked the sideline, and the coaches said the line.
So finally, the Tiger offense comes off the field. The Tiger punt team comes on the field. Reed Hinton brings the ball out. It'll be Adam Alvarez to kick the ball away.
Four, 8, 9, 10. Is that 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Alvarez, the left footer, gets his foot into the ball. It's a kind of a knuckleball that hits, and this one takes a neutral bounce, kind of a Carroll bounce. It's going to the symmetry here, Doug. They're going to take over their 37-yard line. They punt it from their 37. We got it our 37. We punt from our 37 back to their 37.
But an important several minutes came off the clock. 8:09 to go in the third quarter. Tigers leading 29-7, a 22-point lead here in the third. If defense can hold them here, the Tigers will start looking to probably run the ball a little bit more. Now, they did come out last time trying to air it out on 2 of the plays. They did have one successful one that was called back with an illegal receiver downfield, but this time they got Cole in the backfield. He's been a very effective runner when he gets to the outside.
Pollock takes it. He fakes it to Cole. He's going to roll to his left. He keeps the ball rolling now. He's still looking. He's a right-handed passer trying to throw it back across his body. That ball, when all is said and done, is incomplete. And but that play took 14 seconds off the clock, Doug. Incomplete pass.
Feel sorry for our 3 guys rushing the quarterback. There's been a couple of times tonight, I got to be honest. If I was a lineman blocking, I believe my dad would have thrown a flag on me if I would have been holding like that. But, it's all in the eyes of the officials. So each week you might get away with a little bit more than you did the week before, but it's going to make it 2nd and 10 for the Eagles here. A 3-man rush for the Tigers.
I'd love to see a running play that stayed in bounds here. They shift a back, a blocking back. They will fake it to Cole. They're going to run the tunnel screen. They complete it. Tigers going to need to make a clean tackle, and they do. Holds it to a short gain that keeps the clock rolling with 7:44 and counting here.
I'd love to see where number 70 lined up that time. He got out there in a hurry.
That was a 5-yard gain on that play. Good hustle by Jerry Hicks. He didn't ultimately make the tackle, but he pursued from his defensive end position on that. And ultimately the Tigers held that to a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 from the 42-yard line. They're looking. Pollock gets hit as he lets the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a big pop that time. I was watching the official. He left the flag in his back pocket, Doug, as he was hit just as he released the ball. A good clean hit. He hit him in the chest. It'll be 4th down and 5.
It appears Carroll will go for it here. 7:09. Only about a minute's gone off the clock here with 3 incomplete passes. One complete.
I'm sure that Charles has panned the sidelines over there for Carroll, and they are 0-4 on the season, but it's a really disappointing crowd for Carroll. I would dare say, looking down here, that Eufaula definitely, I would say, have more people here, at least as many. Pollock going to run a screen. It's open. It'll be a conversion and more.
Oh, goodness.
And that was a big hit, and I think maybe the Eufaula player got the worst of that.
His helmet came off. Number 10 was the one that lowered the boom there, Jackson.
First down, Eagles.
Now, normally if your helmet comes off on a non-penalty play, you have to come off, and he's coming out. But on 4th and 5, that play actually went from the 42-yard line to the 42-yard line. So 16 yards on that pass play. Just a little screen to the outside. So 6:37, clock back in motion after the first down. Tall receiver, Pruitt to the right. They'll hand it off to Cole, who's looking to turn the corner on the outside to the left. He does. Stays in bounds inside the 30.
He's very effective when they get him to the outside. It's about somewhere around 15 yards there. He's very fast.
Well, for the 42, it looks like he made the 25-yard line, so 17 yards on that play. Doug, it's a little concerning how easy he's getting around the corner. He's pretty much done that all night. He's been very effective. Clock rolling under 6 minutes now in the third quarter, 29-7. It was 22-7 at halftime. The Tigers have outscored the Eagles 7-0. Bad snap over the quarterback's head. Pollock, he's going to retreat and fall on it. It'll be a big loss of yardage from the 25 back to the. They've yet to mark this ball, Doug. I'm waiting to see. I guess they got it marked to the 41-yard line. That's a loss of 16 yards on that play. I was waiting to see them mark that ball. So that's going to be second down and 26 now for Carroll.
Keith, they actually had a timeout for an injured player. It was big number 70. He went to the – he's going to the sideline now. Just a turned ankle or something there for the big lineman, who's played a lot both ways tonight. It's going to bring up second and, oh, my goodness, Keith, what is that, about 26?
26, yeah, 26. Doug, I can't help but notice that the VIP room up there is empty.
Tim Watson's going to be the only one to have a seat when he comes to Eufaula next year. No, it's all good.
Folks, I tell you, the press box over there, they have a hospitality suite all the way across the bottom. It has 2 restrooms in it, has sofas, has monitors to watch the game. Upstairs has restrooms as well. It's as fine of high school press box as you want to see anywhere. Just not big enough. Pollock looking to throw. He's going to drop back. He's going to let it fly deep. There's the center fielder for Eufaula. It's going to be intercepted, and it's going to be Jalen Parker, I believe. Jalen Parker intercepts it at the 10-yard line. So, 4th turnover of the night for Carroll. And Doug Pollock's done a good job all night, but I don't know where he was throwing that ball. He just threw it straight to the Eufaula Tiger.
He probably should have tried to get a little bit and then a little bit more, but no, went for it all in one. And another interception for the Tiger defense.
4:45. The clock's running now, Doug. They're kind of running the clock.
Wright's still in the ball game for the Tigers. He's got a lot of yards tonight. He won't have as many tonight as Keith's going to have, Charles. As we'll talk about that in a minute.
It's going to be they got it to dart out. It was a nice design play that time as they faked it inside to Slaughter. A late flag comes down. I don't know what this is going to be, but Denard got it, and he took it ahead to the 27-yard line. That's a 17-yard play on just I guess there is an injured player. But, Doug, we used to call that a flood route, kind of. They slipped the fullback out of the backfield out into the flat, and he hit him after they faked it to Slaughter up inside.
Yeah, and the flag at the end of the play there, I think it was after, maybe on the sideline or something, but it's got to be on us because Coach Jernigan did not like whatever it was as soon as it happened. But their players up and off very quickly. The head official is not involved. I guess maybe he's got the call. He's going to go out to the center of the field. And he's asking something against the Tigers, and he's waving decline.
So it should be half the distance, I think, because it's at the 27-yard line. We snapped it from the 10. It should go back to about the 13.5-yard line. We'll see what they do. If they mark off 15, that would take us all the way back to the 12.
Let's go down to John Wayne. John Wayne, what you got for us?
Hey, guys.
Hey. What'd you see down there on the sideline, John Wayne? We lost John Wayne's camera there. So
we got him now.
What was it, John Wayne?
Well,
he took him off. All right.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Jalen Wright takes a snap. He'll deal it to Slaughter, and nothing doing there. But how about that? They drive him all the way back into the end zone after the whistle was blowing, so no gain on that play. They're actually going to mark it. Let's see if they mark it for a loss. They lost a yard on that play.
Charles pointed out they were rolling the clock. They stopped it briefly, just clicked off from 405 to 404. Now they're running it again, which I guess it was not out of bounds, so they can start it now. Tigers looking at a 2nd and 13.
They marked him back for 3-yard loss. Wright keeps it. He comes out of the pack. He's on his feet still, but backside pursuit catches him up around the 20-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 10 yards or so, maybe 11 on the play. It's going to bring him. He's going to be about 2 yards.
Not where they mark him. 9-yard gain as they mark it back a little bit.
So we'll say 9 on that play. So after the loss of 3.
There's a timeout. Go down to John. I can hear John Wayne through the mic. John Wayne, what you got for us?
I had there we go. There we go. I had lost my signal for a minute. Y'all sound like Charlie Brown's teacher talking, so I had to step out and come back in. But Tigers with about 3rd and 4.
Well, that was a quick timeout, wasn't it, Rick?
Yes, sir. It was quick. Pastor Perry, he got first down and more.
Denard's turning the taking it into Carroll Eagle territory all the way down to the 33-yard line. So that was from around the Tiger 19 from the 19-yard line. 45 yards on the pass play. Perry Denard showed some good speed that time as he hit the sideline, Doug. He plays the kind of the hybrid, the H-back, fullback. We see him line up in the traditional I sometimes. But he plays multiple positions, but that was a big play for the Tiger offense. 1st and 10 from the 35 of Carroll now. Wright going to keep it. He faked it. He pulls it down. He's going to spin. Still on his feet. Backside pursuit finally catches up to him inside the now late flag comes in, Doug. And
there's a flag on the field.
Every one of these personal fouls cannot keep going against the Tigers.
Want to bet? How many yards was that? About 8?
That was about 13, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, a quick update. In the passing department, the Tigers have rallied up. There are 8 for – that can't be right. Hold on. Let me relook at this. It should be 9 for 14 for 239 yards at this point.
Of course, 65 yards on that pop pass that actually happened behind the line of scrimmage. And we'll wait and see. They are turning to mark it off against the Tigers.
After the play, personal foul on the offense.
Boy, he's stepping big, too. He started right there in front of John Wayne at the 19-yard line. And where did he wind up? We'll get John Wayne's camera figured out in a minute. I think he's got it cut off on his end down there. First.
Hey Doug, listen, nothing compared to what we saw 2 years ago. Yeah, at least we're up 29-7. So we're going to get five of that back. But I'm going to tell you what, of all the penalties in the world, Doug, they called they had to call it, really. They didn't have to call it. Lineman downfield, nullified a 4th down conversion for them. And their player juggled the ball in the end zone. He ultimately caught it. They didn't give him a touchdown. They scored a touchdown on the next play. But that was 2 calls that gave me faith in humanity. Pop pass again, complete. Denard with it. He's going to take it down good enough for a Tiger first down. Down around the 20, maybe the 19. So that give him a gain of 16 yards on that play. Actually, the 19 is where they spot it, so a gain of 17 on that play. So 17 more pass yards, Doug. They're selling out to stop the run now, and that's just opening it up. The linebackers are flying in. Denard's just finding the soft spot behind them. And Jalen Wright keeps it. Might not have been the best play that time as he's going to be wrestled down for no gain. They're really keying on Wright right now, Doug.
I got Wright 5 of 16 at this point for 256 yards.
Clock
interception.
Clock rolls down to 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. 29-7. It's been a 7-point scored by the Tigers is all the points that's been scored here in the third quarter so far.
Long third quarter.
Handoff up the middle of Torian Slaughter. He's trying to pull loose. He almost did. He fights for yardage down to the 13-yard line. So Slaughter with 6 yards.
Gary, number 74, Williams.
He's got his camera back on.
This will be third down for the Tigers.
Hey, guys, I got it back on, but the signal's not real good. Tigers will continue to drive third and about 4 right here. A big down for the Tigers. We need to score here so we can get some of the young guys in, get a little more experience.
We're going to leave a split screen to help us out down at the camera.
Right, takes it. Going to hand it to Slaughter.
First down.
It'll be a first down.
Slaughter carries number 26, Clark. First down, Tigers.
Hey, guys, one thing to tell Tiger fans, I've been watching their Jumbotron here. All they show is advertisements. You need to come out next week. I've seen a little preview during the fire drill the other day, and you're going to be really impressed with what you're going to see at Tiger Stadium next week.
First and goal at the 7-yard line. Right. It's going to be touchdown of the night with 23 seconds, actually 22 seconds to go here in the third. The Tigers now lead 35-7. That touchdown from 7 yards out. That's a 90-yard.
Well, I gave him 8, and I don't want to change. He got 105 yards rushing.
But listen, 2 15-yard penalties on this drive alone the Tigers overcame. That was a 90-yard drive, so the Tigers had 120 yards of offense on that possession.
Burn up about 6 minutes of clock, I think, somewhere thereabouts.
You won't see – I try to keep the yardage, so you won't see many 120-yard drives. RW Wingate point after touchdown is up and good. So 36-7.
Solaris had kicked out.
Yeah. So good job as Salas on that kick. It's Fernando Salas.
Kicked it all the way in the dark back there. He hit it so good.
But you said, Doug, the Tigers took over with 8 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. 22 seconds now, almost an 8-minute drive. That's probably the longest time of possession drive of the year for the Tigers so far.
Well, it's easy to burn up time when you got to go 110 yards for a 100-yard or 90-yard score. So
that's right.
There's extra penalties in there, so we'll see. It'll be Salas coming out to handle the kickoff duties here. 22.4 seconds, a long third quarter. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like yesterday when we started the third quarter here, but I'm sure it'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter. Tigers lead 36.
I guess when we get to the end of the quarter, we can take a break. We haven't had a commercial break. It doesn't feel like the entire third quarter. Salas will kick it away. He gets the foot into it. A big kick, deep kick inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. It's going to be a return up the near sidelines. The Tigers are there, and they finally bring him down inside the 15. That'll stop the clock with 12 seconds. But I did not. A Tigers lost his headgear. I think it was number 10 again.
Jackson.
10 again on that hit.
Yeah, no number 10 that time.
Christian Jackson.
Yep. So Jackson, that we were talking about the changes. I think Jackson was 16 last week because he had the good block on the long touchdown pass out of bounds. So he did change numbers to number 10 this week, senior wide receiver. 12.1 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. The Eagles will be backed up at their own 15-yard line.
I can never remember players changing numbers during the course of the year, Doug. I mean, the whole time we've done this, I don't remember that happening unless it was a lineman that needed a back-eligible number or something. Heading off up the middle, it's going to be Cole. And, Doug, that's just one determined run right there. He's going to pick up 10 yards, and that was just all Cole. That'll end the third quarter. We'll step aside for a commercial break. Be back with fourth quarter action after this.
The family at Impressive Collision Center has been in business since 1940.
That's impressive.
Your transportation is one of the largest investments you have, so keep it looking new at Impressive. From a major crash to a small dent, Impressive can help.
Now Impressive.
They work closely with all insurance companies and give you a great price on your minor mishaps.
Wow, Impressive.
And don't forget to check out all the accessories from install winches, brush guards, and bed covers.
Impressive. Give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, 334-687-4400.
R.W. Wingate and Company is a full-service accounting firm and a supporter of Eufaula High Athletics. They are located at 102 North Orange Avenue, Eufaula, Alabama, but licensed in multiple states. Richard W. Wingate has over 25 years' experience in public accounting, and the firm's services include personal and business tax preparation, bookkeeping, sales tax preparation, payroll services, audit of nonprofit and government entities, and business consultation. When doing extra is the point, contact R.W. Wingate and Company for your accounting needs.
Since 1953, Flowers Insurance Agency has been protecting you and your assets with policies tailored to your specific needs. Whether it's commercial, personal lines, life insurance, or employee benefits, including your employer-offered health insurance, Flowers Insurance has you covered. With access to over 50 insurance carriers, we provide the trusted service and product.
Hey, we're back. First and actually second down and about a half a yard. They did not quite give him 10 yards on that. They're going to throw a quick pass over here, and it takes a one hop to the receiver, incomplete. So it'll bring up third down, less than 1 yard to go now for Carroll. We're just underway here in the fourth quarter. Eufaula leading 36-7.
Didn't need an incomplete pass there, Keith. We need to keep that clock rolling.
Absolutely.
You got a long way to go. I started to let you go earlier, just say take off, but we're using your phone. So
that's right. Hey, it's all right. It's all good. It's going to be a handoff to Cole. He'll have his first down as he'll spin down to the 30. So call it a gain of 5 yards on that play. Another injured player. Clock is stopped with 11:48. It's another Carroll player, Doug. We've seen 3 or 4 Carroll players go down here in the second half.
yeah, and that's not cramps there. That's looking at a knee. I didn't see him actually what happened, but quickly on the spot. 11:48. Yeah, in the fourth.
It looks like this may take a minute, but sure as we say that, he'll hop up. But let's take a quick commercial break and be back after this.
At Mid-South Bank, we pride ourselves on being the friendliest, most helpful bank in town. For over 100 years, we've been helping families prosper and helping businesses grow. Mid-South Bank is a local bank with local people making local decisions. We're a community bank who will always be there when you need us. Whatever banking services you need, we're here to help. Visit us today at 230 South Eufaula Avenue in Eufaula, or in Clayton at 16 South Midway Street, or online at bankmidsouth.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, we're back. It happened just like how many times he hopped up. Thankfully, he's okay, it seemed to be, but short injury timeout. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll hand it to Cole again, keeping it on the ground. The Tigers are there to bring him down for about a yard loss. 1 yard loss, second down, 11 now.
Of course, unofficially, Cole had a good night by our stats. There again, like I said, we're unofficial. I have him for 18 carries for 95 yards at this point.
He's run tough up inside, but he's shown good speed around the end. Second 11.
All right, we gave him one. Oh, we didn't cross. I thought we jumped off sides, but we did not. Tigers done a good job staying on sides tonight.
Everyone up within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage for Eufaula. They will hand it off to Cole, looking to sweep the left side, and Eufaula's there to bring him down once again right around the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain on that play. Third and 11. Clock rolling, 10:27 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 36-7, Eufaula leads.
If Cole ever kind of tiptoes before he gets to the tackle, the Tigers seem to catch up with him and have him. But when he hits that side running full speed, that's when he's the most dangerous. And it brings up third, and we'll call it a short 12 here for the Eagles.
A lot of shifting around. They're bringing 3 receivers to the left. The tall receiver is single coverage over on the right side. Looking that way is Pollock. They're going to throw a screen, though, and it is incomplete. He tried to get it to his diminutive receiver, number 6, Jeremy Brown. Doug, he's listed at 5'6", 125.
I'm telling you, that screen's been open a couple of times tonight. We're gonna see that again before the season's over with. Somebody's gonna see that. So that's something the Tigers will work on next week before they take on who we got? Wetumpka.
We got Wetumpka coming in. Wetumpka, of course, 6A. Wetumpka, only one common opponent. They lost to Russell County.
And they got us. Jarrell just took a timeout. Let's take a timeout too. Coming up here as soon as Charles gets caught up there on his duties, and we'll be back with some more Eufaula High School Tiger football after this commercial break.
In 1983, the first mobile phone was introduced to the public by the Motorola Company, and that was the same year Pam Freeman started her State Farm business. For 40 years, both have saved time and money. Whether it's auto, homeowners, condo renters, personal articles, business, life, or health, Pam Freeman State Farm has been there for you. Call Pam's office and let Kathy Bennett help you with all your quotes and needs. You won't find a more helpful staff anywhere. Come by and see them at 322 East Barber Street in Eufaula or call 687-7034.
Back at Mathis Stadium, we're going to, while we have a second, go down to see John Wayne. If we can figure out what's going on here.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you can hear me. There's the Mighty Tiger Marching Band. They've been having a great time up here for the last halftime. You know, I see these players bobbing their heads. They get excited hearing some of this music. So we appreciate the Mighty Tiger Marching Band and all that they do for this Tiger football team.
Zadavo stands back to receive this kick at his 45-yard line. Bad snap. It's over the punter's head. He is going to put – he didn't even look, Doug. He had time to punt that ball, but he just kicked it out of the back of the end zone, which they're going to throw a flag on that because that's illegal kicking. It'll be interesting to see what they –
He signaled safety too, though.
I think that was a little bit of panic set in.
Yeah, he had a little time to pick it up and get it away, but he never turned around and looked. He just was making sure he got.
Well, you know, Eufaula was trying to set up a return there, and nobody was paying until one man on the end. I didn't catch the number. Notice what happened. He gave chase, but the punter really had time to.
It's the safety. Kick out inside the end zone. It'll be a 5-yard penalty of a scoring play, resulting in the ball being first down on the 25-yard line.
Wait now.
Do what?
It should be.
He caught. Okay.
Kick him from the 15. A safety you kick from the 20-yard line.
He gave him a 5-yard penalty for illegal kicking, which he almost kicked it out of the 1 at the angle. But they're going to kick to Eufaula from the 15 with a 5-yard penalty.
Okay, they are getting it right finally because he called the 25. He was adding 5 rather than subtracting 5.
And they looked like they were he's got his tee in his hand. Usually you see him punt this, but well, now he's marking off 5. Oh, no, he's just walking out. They're going to go from the 15, and he's got his tee. So, you know, you have the option here whether to punt it or kick it off a tee. It appears that they're going to kick it off the tee.
So, Tigers lead 38-7 now. Doug, it's been 38 unanswered points after Carroll looked like they were about to take a 2-score lead.
Well, Tim told us, they said they come out every week and look like a ball of fire that first drive. They looked good for 2 drives tonight. Just came up short on that second one.
There's a kick.
Good.
Kicking it away. It's going to come down the 30-yard line. It's bobble, but it bounced, takes a Sunday hop right back up into Callaway's hands. Callaway up across midfield. He's going to be down at the 40-yard line. That was an excellent return that time. 30 yards returned by Michael Callaway.
Yeah, and heard an extra whistle. I thought there was something fixing to be added there, but it was not. great starting field position for the Tigers in the Eagle territory at the 39-yard line. And we'll probably see, I'm sure, McCoy probably in at quarterback.
Well,
no, Wright is still out there.
No, is it?
It's flanked to the right. Or he's got, not sure which one's playing. Yeah, it's Wright at quarterback.
Wright's going to take it. He's going to throw a quick pass. It's caught by DeVos. DeVos, he's trying to stiff arm. He's going to be
fumbled into the end zone. That ground calls that fumble.
Yeah, they're going to call it down.
I was going to say they slumped it down hard. And he's hurt.
That was a horse collar in the classic sense of the word.
Let's go down to John Wayne as he's right under it down there.
Yeah, they're going to take through the flag.
All right, John Wayne, I got you, Mike. Go ahead.
There we go. Yeah, it was a classic horse collar. Great catch, great move by DeVos. I think the officials got it right. Looked like he may have just hyperextended his elbow a little bit, but he seems to be okay walking down the sidelines there. This should be half the distance to the goal, putting on about the 3. It's on the 4-yard line.
33 more for Jalen Wright. Thankfully, we certainly hope DeVos is okay, the fine junior receiver for Eufaula.
289 yards through the air.
Handoff. Perry Denard into the – no, is it? No, it's not Perry Denard. That is a Torian Slaughter with a – no, it is Perry Denard, number 5. Perry Denard with an – did they say it was a 4-yard touchdown
That's what
run?
I'm looking. Yeah,
I think it's 4 yards.
I think it is.
So Denard with a touchdown for the Tigers. That makes the lead 44-7. You've got the R.W. Wingate point after touchdown. It will be Salas, Fernando Salas, to tip this point after touchdown for Eufaula.
This may land all the way up there in the CHS bushes. Oh, high snap. Good job. I guess that was McCoy to even get it down.
Yeah. 9:05, Doug. That was a 23-second possession for the Tigers.
But as long as it ends in 7 points, we're good.
2 plays. 39 yards on the drive for the Tigers. 4-yard touchdown run by the junior receiver, fullback, H-back, Perry Denard.
Seeing a lot of, we have not a quarterback, of course, and there was a different running back for the Tigers. See a lot of different jerseys, but not so much on special teams. You don't mess with special teams a whole lot. You want to make sure you got everybody out there, and it can cost you real quick if you don't stay in your lane. So generally those folks are the same ones every time.
Still 9 minutes to go, Doug. You'd like to see some running plays here and kind of get this clock on wound down. But who would have thought? There was a little bit of concern early in this game. There's a pooch kick going to come down at the 30. Jalen Parker returned it. You cannot advance that, but as Sunday Hop, he caught it at the 27 or 28-yard line. I don't know. There's a flag.
Where?
Right here. I don't know what it was. It was 2 Carroll players here. They were kind of
multiple flags. We're going to see where, as we have a replay.
He got it at 27
for the Tigers. He said first down Tigers. There it is. He caught it. Yeah, at about the 27-yard line. But you can advance it, you said.
But look, yeah, there was a Eufaula player and a Carroll player. 2 Carroll players got into it right in front of our bench.
Well, the 2 Carroll players were the closest to the ball. They probably should have been concerned about getting the ball instead of.
You want to go down to John Wayne?
Let's go down to John Wayne and see what he's got for us.
Hey guys, it's gonna be offsetting penalty personal on both sides. I think it's what we're gonna see. First down, Tigers. Great kick, great job of hustle, get down there and get on that ball. Tigers are really excited down here, guys. It's good to see.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be the 30-yard line.
And we got number
29-yard line.
We have number 9 in at quarterback. That's Lynn at quarterback.
He played last week some.
And 22 at running back for the Tigers is going to be Cruz.
It'll be Cruz at right tackle. Cruz in the secondary. Cruz is going to take it 29 yards. Yet another one-play drive for the Tigers as they go above 50 points in this game. That's now flags everywhere.
Well, they ran down there and swiped the ball right after he went across the goal line. I think some words were said, and can't blame Carroll for trying to get down there and keep him out of the end zone, but you can't blame Eufaula in that place when you just run it right off tackle.
51-7. Colin Cruz on the touchdown run.
I mean, it's still 9 minutes to go. It's awful early to take a knee, but what do? You just hand it off between the guard and the tackle, and if they don't stop you can't blame the young guy, the backup in there, trying to make something happen. I don't know what happened after he crossed the end zone. I wasn't watching on the replay there, but we can go down to John Wayne and try to find out, but it's against Eufaula, it looks like.
No, it's a personal foul against Carroll, and coach told him that he wanted to take it on the kickoff.
We did say it on the defense, and it'd be administered on the kickoff. So appreciate John Wayne right on top of it as usual. And we saw him swipe the ball as he crossed, but didn't see what happened after that. But good job by Cruz with a
8-second drive,
29-yard touchdown run.
Another one-play drive. Second of the second half. That's become a theme for Eufaula. 52-7 now the score in favor of Eufaula. Doug, I have to say it again. It certainly did not look like it would be a 52-7 game halfway through the first quarter.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, ended the second quarter before the Tigers scored. We didn't even score in the first quarter. It was the second quarter before we got in the end zone, and that first quarter and a couple of minutes of the second was all Carroll Eagles.
You always saying before the game we looked real flat. The first quarter, then Coach Jernigan said it at halftime. We were just flat.
He did. He said that he had to get their attention, and he did.
But I'll tell you, Doug, I mean, who knows? You match up differently against different opponents. But just last week on this field, Charles Henderson defeated Carroll 30-15. I don't know how that game played out, who scored when, or if they scored a late touchdown to make the score closer. I don't know, but 30-15. And tonight, when Eufaula basically didn't start playing until the second quarter, as you already alluded to, 52-7 is impressive output for the Tigers. From the 45-yard line, it'll be Fernando Salas. He pooches it up this time. It's going to come down. It takes another backwards. And Eufaula almost recovered it again.
I'm not sure we didn't. I think it got away from him. They had one guy.
We do have it.
Does have the ball.
We have it.
They may not give it to us, but I think Eufaula came away with it. They had a guy stretch out, put one hand on it.
They're going to give it.
He was laid out, tried to put one hand on it, but that was Eufaula covered that ball.
I'm not sure if John Wayne was looking at that or not. He was talking.
He better have. We ain't going to make him walk home. John Wayne, what happened?
The Tigers recovered the ball. But look, we need to play with some class. Let's let them have the ball. Let's move forward. I mean, the B string scored on one play. We don't need to do that here. We need to just let this second string defense get some time, because they never know when they're going to have to step up and be the next one up. So I think the Tigers did recover the ball.
Pollock's going all the way at quarterback. The senior takes it. He hands it off to the back, Cole, and he's going to be pulled. No, it's not Cole. It's a new back in there that caught a screen earlier. It's Jeremy Brown, and he is slung down for no gain, they say. I think we have kind of got into a mercy rule almost, Doug.
Well, we need to run some clock. We don't want to get anybody injured. We run somebody off late there.
Well, this is the JV defense pretty much shows out there now for Tigers. Pollock looking to throw. He throws it. It is going to be complete, and it should be good enough for a Carroll first down. It's 11 yards.
That puts him over 100. I got him unofficially for 101 yards now with that pass play. And the biggest thing here is you don't want to get anybody hurt. You don't want to get anybody. It's been a little scrappy. You don't want to get anybody thrown out. They have to sit out.
But Doug, the best news on that play is they never stopped the clock for the first down. Clock running 7:50 and counting here. 52-7, Eufaula leads. They kind of give that on that pop pass speed jet action around the right end. He picks up about 8 yards, 7:30 on the clock.
Stucky on the carry. He's talking about the 47.
I didn't know who had the ball. There's many folks going in the backfield.
Yeah, it would look like a fire drill in the backfield that time.
Why'd you follow walking back so far? Is it a penalty? No.
But these are guys that haven't played tonight, so this is a whole new group in for Eufaula. Still the starters in for Carroll at this point.
Yeah, the big guy's still out on the end, but they give it up the middle to Cruz.
Yeah, and he's going to pick up a first down.
Actually, that's not
Cole.
It is number 6.
No, it's 6. It's Brown. Jeremy Brown. They say there's a flag?
Of course, another reason to stop the clock.
No, the clock hasn't stopped. Apparently he's going to go
from the spot. So I guess
5-yard penalty.
Well, like you said, illegal shift. So would that have been from the line of scrimmage?
Yeah.
And the play should go over.
Yeah, it is. Second down and 7 now. Clock back in motion. 6:33 and counting here in the game. 52-7 Eufaula leads. Carroll shifts their wide receivers. They'll stack them over here to the left side. Pollock takes it. Going to run the tall sweep. They had Tigers outnumbered out here. Dip to the inside now, back out on the sidelines. And it's Brown taking it into Tiger territory. Actually, they'll mark him out of bounds right at midfield. First down, Eagles. So that's a 21-yard gain on that play. From the 49-yard line, the clock still moves. Under 6 to go. Carroll on the drive. They started back at the 14-yard line. They'll throw a quick pass. Wide receiver. He's in the secondary. It will be a touchdown.
Number 10, Stucky, touchdown, Eagles.
From 51-yard pass and catch. We'll make the new score 52-13. That's one thing I don't like about the LED lights, Doug, is all the flickering of the lights after it's over with. I might have liked it.
If we was inside, we wouldn't notice that.
Yeah. But
this game's got to pick up the pace a little bit. You got to flight in a little while.
I mean, it looked like it was moving along pretty good the first half, and here we just struggled through the second half. Kick's good with 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. So Jalen Stuckey, the wide receiver.
Let's go down. John Wayne, was you paying attention to who kicked that extra point? Was it 28?
Doug, I'll be honest, I don't even know. I was running to Mr. Denard. I asked him, I said, best game in a long time, huh? And he said, no, sir, best game ever. So, shout out to Mr. Perry Denard for a great game tonight.
He did. It was good to see him not check up that hard hit he took earlier down there also. Seconds left. At the rate we're going, we'll take about an hour and 30 minutes. But this is when a lot of those guys that they come to practice every week and they work hard and that for a chance to get out there other than a JV game, this is it. And we've seen a lot of them out there tonight. Looks like the Tigers were putting together a hand team. Denard coming off. He's still favoring that left shoulder a little bit. Looks like the Tigers have, I guess that would be a hands team, Keith.
I guess so.
All low numbers except for McKee may be out there.
Hey, so they're going to kick it away. It'll be kind of a squib kick. It's going to go all the way back to the return man at the 15-yard line. He falls down. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but Callaway went down at the 16 or 17-yard line.
You ever seen travel softball when they'll intentionally leave the base early to have the out called on them? And in the inning, that's what that looked like there. So as he said, we're not going to take a chance of carrying this all the way back. We're just going to go down right here. And I don't know what it is. We have to get Charles to answer this one, but I think it's our band down there that has adopted the Florida State chant. Are you okay down here listening to that?
I can't hear nothing.
Now, interesting score, Doug. I'm not sure what stage of the game. Colin Cruz up the left side. Ball came out after he hit the ground. It's going to be a 10-yard run, I believe, for Cruz. Now, late flag is thrown.
Like I said, we don't need nobody getting thrown out or anything. The little bearded guys worked on us hard all night tonight, and he threw that and walked immediately to the head official with the ball. So I'm not sure who it's on. But
so back to the score update: 21-0. Andalus is getting beat by Pace, Florida.
Yeah, but Pace, Florida, you never know. That's a big school.
Well, I was told it was Coach Mayo's dad, Mr. Mayo. He said Pace is not as good this year as they have been in the past. So I don't know.
21-0 Pace.
21-0 Pace.
That's one of my pick'ems.
So 10-yard run followed by a 15-yard penalty. The Tigers with a 1st and 10 out at the 42-yard line. Low snap, hand off to Cruz. Cruz up over left tackle. He'll pick up 6 yards, make it 7 up to the 49-yard line. Cruz is quietly piling up some yards here.
He hit the line hard there. Actually, Lynn had a hard time getting the snap, getting it down, and getting it in his gut before he was gone out of the backfield. Under 5 minutes to play now.
2nd down and about 3. Hand it off to Cruz. Cruz is kind of pecking his way. He'll go down right at midfield. Only about a yard gain on that play. A 3rd down possession play now.
Cruz on the carry. He's talking 73 carry.
Clocks as it starts. The Tigers have really not used a lot of the play clocks on this drive. The 2 or 3 plays that they've had it. Look for them here to use a lot more of the play clock because it's still 30 seconds. They're not in any hurry to get a play from the sideline this time. Coaches are telling him to just hold back. 20 seconds they get the play in. They still need to wait a little bit, but they're up there. They're up there ready to go.
Montgomery Catholic 16-7 over Charles Henderson early 4th quarter. Handoff at right guard. It's going to be close, probably just a little short of the 1st down, depending on the spot. I think it's going to be just a little short. About a gain of 2 on that play.
Tigers had one of their backups, the lineman, helmet come off. He's going to have to check out of the game. Checking into the game for the Tigers is Isaiah Johnson, a sophomore offensive lineman. Try to call some of those names. We don't get called.
The 48-yard line of Carroll. 3:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. Tigers up 52-14. Handoff to the back through. He'll have his 1st down. He's going to drive inside the 45. Doug, I did not get the numbers. That Cruz again.
Yes.
He'll pick up 4 yards on that carry. It'll be a 1st down for the Tigers. Doug, you'd like to see
a lot of confidence there, too. The Tigers sit through.
Williams on the tackle.
Ran right at on defense.
Yep, so 2:57, the clock rolling here. You'd love to see the Tigers just methodically move it down, maybe not put points on the board, but just run this game clock out. Going to be a keeper by Malik Lynn, a sophomore. He's going to pull it, go around the left end. He'll pick up 5 yards down to the 39-yard line.
Well, they could take it all the way down to 2 minutes here But before they snap this one, it's going to be a 2nd down and 5, maybe 5.5 for the Tigers. So that really and truly, Keith, if they could pick up one more first down, that would pretty well do it. All they'd have to do is take a knee a couple of times. Coaches are holding it 25-24 on the play clock, 2:19 on the game clock.
Yeah, they're you can definitely tell they're working the clock down at this point, as they should. There's a snap, handoff to Cruz. No, it's a keeper by Lynn once again. He shows good running ability. Lynn's in the open field. Last man made the tackle around the 25-yard line. But that's going to be a pickup of 14 that time by Malik Lynn.
Thank you for the closest official that kept that clock rolling, because the back judge coming up was pointing it out of bounds. I think he wanted it stopped. But that'll pretty well do it. 1 minute and 37 seconds on the game clock, and it's rolling down to 26 seconds on the play clock. So Tigers will just have to snap one, maybe 2 more times, take a knee, and they'll just get out of here. Ethan, I know you got a long way to go. Charles and I will wrap up a lot of this. But where'd we get this table from? We came down unprepared because we thought we'd be inside.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
I don't know.
The
Tigers going to get out of here with their 3rd region win of the night right now. If you missed it earlier, Catholic is leading at Charles Henderson 16-7 last report. 35-0 Headland over Greenville. That's a surprise. 35-0 Headland over Greenville. Greenville found something in the second half last week against Eufaula, and they've continued it this week. Headland. Yeah, Headland continued the momentum they built last week in the second half. That's a surprise there. Taking a knee is Malik Lynn. That should do it. That'll end it. The final from Carroll from Matthews Stadium. It's going to be 52-14. The Tigers come back home next week to take on the Wetumpka Indians. 4-1 on the season, 3-0.
That's the end of the ball game.
Actually, they're going to because
ladies and gentlemen, as you prepare to exit the stage, on behalf of our superintendent and administration here in Carroll High, we thank you for your support and attendance at tonight's game. On your way home,
be sure to come out next week. If you can't come out, of course, we'll have the game, but try to come out. The new Jumbotron, and folks, it's not your normal Jumbotron. Long awaited, but it'll be in action next week. It'll be worth the trip.
Absolutely. So we appreciate it. We got John Wayne gonna be down and interview Coach Jernigan. So we'll bring that to you here momentarily. But talking about the Jumbotron, Doug, we've seen it, we've heard it. The sound system's excellent, but compared to what we saw here tonight, which this was very nice here at Carroll, but just like John Wayne alluded to, there'll be replays on that board at Eufaula next week. So they're not just going to play commercials or ads. It's going to be replays up on the board. So it's much larger than the one we saw here. So kind of excited to see what they roll out next week.
Yeah, 4 or 5 camera angles. They should get some pretty good footage for you to put up on the board. You got John Wayne? Take it to him.
Yeah, we don't have the here comes Coach Jernigan. Let's take it down to John Wayne.
Great job, Coach. Let me get this thing so you can see. Tigers really came out the second half. Y'all made some great adjustments. I mean, Tigers had enthusiasm, play like they were supposed to. And, one thing I really think, we knew we had a Jalen Wright. We knew we had a Slaughter. We got a lot more weapons on this offensive side of the ball, and defense did a great job of making adjustments after that first initial drive, and just a great job, overall job by the Tigers.
Yeah, we did. It was an overall good job. Anytime you come around somebody else's house and get a win, especially this big of a gap, it's a good job. But we got some little detail stuff that we got to clean up, and just unnecessary penalties and personal foul penalties. And a lot of our backups need to pay more attention to that practice stuff because it's time for them to get out there. Some stuff they don't know, and that's very important. We're moving forward. We're going to play some good teams moving forward, and we're going to need them to step in there and play for us.
Yeah, it was good to see the second string get in there early in the fourth quarter and get some experience because they never know when they're going to be the next guy up, and it's going to be on them.
Well, they one injury away. That's why I was saying that they need to pay attention more than on the sideline. Stuff we got to clean up, little detail things, sideline organization, and
nice.
go back to new to having new people out there. I think in that last time they split, we were going to have 9 or 10 people out there. We need some sub. A lot of guys can get them there.
Yes, sir. Great win for the Tigers. Great region win, and go Tigers. Just get ready next week and do it again.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Good job, Coach.
All right.
Okay, guys, you got it from down here. Great job by the Tigers. A big win. Let me see. Can I turn this around? Well, you can't really see it, but 52-14, Eufaula Tigers. Great job tonight. Great job, guys, up there in a difficult location.
Yep. Well, we're all well that ends well, and this one definitely ended well. It didn't look like it to begin with. The Tigers scored 52 unanswered points after they fell behind 7-0. Who's out there conducting the band, Doug?
I was trying to figure that out.
It's number 12. I'll put my roster up, so I'm not sure who that is, but he's having a good time. So
Peyton Manning moment.
That's right. So Tigers having fun, turning somersaults and backflips on the field, and they'll go home with a big win. Next week, Tiger Stadium, Wetumpka Indians come to town. Doug's already said if you can't make it out, we'll have it for you, but come out and see the debut of the new Jumbotron at Tiger Stadium. But for John Wayne Robinson, Doug Applin, Charles Urban, I'm Keith Bryan, wishing a good night and a great weekend. Go Tigers.